Hello everybody and welcome to my dungeon! I am Chesh, this is my dungeon. There may or may not be dungeons involved. Welcome everybody, I'm very excited. I've been looking forward to doing this for a little while. I've put a lot of work into it and it's probably gonna suck. So, let's go! We've got Dapper, we've got Metageeky, Zeralon's gonna be joining us in a little bit. He had a little bit of a thing he had to go deal with, and we've got Jordan with us. And so we're gonna go through and let everybody introduce their characters. So your character and your class and a factoid about your character or something like that. Dapper, you go first.
Hi, I'm Dapper. This is technically my channel, or my second channel, I suppose. Yeah, I am playing Stenu the Wandering, a level 1 fighter, level 4 conjurer wizard. The conjuration school specialization is from an Unearthed Arcana for the 5.5 edition, so Chesh has graciously let me use it. So yeah, one big signature thing is I can just kind of teleport as a bonus action, just cause. So that's fun.
For reasons.
And yeah, for being a conjurer is the reason. Yeah. While on paper I am a warforged, yeah, I use this as an excuse to make a Necron character that will also be used later on in the next campaign I run. So yeah. That's it. There we go. That's me.
Yay. All right, Jordan, what's going on with you?
Hello, I am Jordan. Here in this campaign, I am playing Yastin Velkar, the very sophisticated illusionist wizard and level 1 ranger. Some facts about me. My parents are alive, but I am dead to them, because they didn't approve of my criminal choices since they were Harpers, but Harpers don't get paid, and that's stupid. And I have a cat. You can see in my picture there on screen. He's
That
my
just
little
rotated.
angel. Yeah. Sir Mittens. He is an angel. He happens to speak Infernal, but that's like... that some angels do that. It's fine.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Metageeky, what's going on?
Yeah. Hi, I'm a Metageeky Platypus Librarian. I am playing Thunk. Thunk is a wild magic barbarian who grew up in the Feywilds. And because of that, she has furry ears and a tail. She is not quite exactly civilized. And basically, her name comes from the fact that her favorite sound is when she would hit her head against a tree trunk. So, Thunk.
That is pretty great. And then Zeralon will get an opportunity to introduce their character when they arrive. Okay, so I guess I should probably reread the plot hook, right? Since it's episode 1 now officially.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me pull that up. Because what was I thinking that was like... Good thing I have this handy dandy. Plot hook. They are an already established party. The cleric of the Raven Queen died in their last adventure. Your group believes that they have a chance of bringing the cleric back at the local temple, but they don't have the exorbitant amount of funds needed. However, the local king's wife is gravely ill. None of the healers that they found have been able to help. In his desperation, the king has offered a large sum reward. Legend has it that there is a divine doctor in the Misty Mountains and Valleys. It is your job to go there, find them, and convince them to come and heal the queen, assuming they exist. If it is successful, they should have enough money to cover the costs needed to return their friend to the world of the living. Any questions before we begin?
What is the cleric's name again?
Corvus Caven something? I don't fucking know.
I thought it was Corvus Corax.
Yeah, that was it.
His name is Steve.
And
All ravens are named Steve.
our party's name is the Flock.
The
which
Flock.
our dearly departed cleric decided, and the rest of us didn't care enough to change it.
I love that. I'm gonna actually put that on the screen because that's appropriate.
Seems, yeah.
Thunk does not like name. We not sheep.
Oh, wait. I want the rainbow one.
birds.
That's way better. Okay, so...
No, middle guy. Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, middle guy might be bird. Thunk not sure. Smells weird.
Smells weird.
All birds are robots, so...
I think that might be incorrect.
thinks that might be incorrect, maybe. Whoops.
Can I check to see if I know if that's incorrect?
That's not right. This one. Get back on screen. There we go. The flock. Okay. So, you guys are starting in town. You're already well established. You've got the information from you probably went to the Temple of the Raven Queen, let's be real, because I don't know why you would go to... Because your other cleric is a cleric of Tiamat, so you probably didn't go anywhere else.
I don't think there's a Temple of Tiamat just openly operating in the city.
Yeah, so you'll notice that everybody does have their character names and pictures up. We are going to get some updated art soon, and there is art in the corner that is rotating out. I'll probably add names and stats to that as well as we're going, but that's okay. There's no rush on that one. But yeah, I'm assuming... So you guys are basically in town. On your way to go... You're on your way to go see the king to pick up this job. And so you can do whatever you want in between point A and point B, or get in. And off you go.
Okay, so before we enter in, I'm going to stop Thunk specifically and say, okay, hold still. Prestidigitation to remove the dirt and filth and whatnot, to make them presentable. Lovely.
Their hair poofs out a little bit, like they've just had a bath, and they're just their hair sticking up like a Pomeranian.
No bow this time.
Yeah. Remember, this is royalty. Best behavior.
Don't prepare to use feminine wiles.
Good. Excellent. No way this goes badly.
What could possibly go wrong?
Maybe King of Furry.
I respect moral royalty. Then they're going to die, right?
I think that is the issue, is that his wife is dying.
Yeah, probably approach that topic with a bit of sensitivity would be my recommendation.
I'll pretend.
Good. Yes. I don't need you to care. I just need you to convince him that you care.
Wonderful. All right. You make your way to the castle. You are greeted by the castle guards. State your business.
We are the flock here to see His Majesty in order to solve his problems related to the mysterious disease that has afflicted our dearly beloved queen.
Oh, that's great. We're actually really happy to have people come in and check this out. If you don't mind leaving your weapons at the door, they usher you into the courtyard. You don't have to leave your weapons at the gate. They say you need to leave your weapons at the door. So you get to the courtyard. And then you are stripped of your weapons. Does anybody decide they want to hide anything?
Will they take my arcane crystal?
They're not that smart.
Cool. Then no, I don't care. Because I'm 99% of my power with that. So
yeah.
Do they take my shield?
They kind of figure it's supposed to go with your weaponry, but if you're really that attached to the shield itself, they don't seem terribly bothered.
I'll keep the shield then.
Okay.
Are you literally attached to the shield? Is it part of your arm?
No, I can let go of it. Unlike my armor, which I cannot let go of because it is physically attached. Actually, I can let go of it, but no one else can take it from me.
Got it.
Because it is physically attached. Because of Warforged.
Thunk goes, "You not taking hands."
Yeah, no, we're not gonna take your hands. You're fine.
I believe they only consider parts of you that are not physically attached to the rest as weapons.
For the record, Thunk has gauntlets of ogre strength, and they look just like somebody degloved and two ogre forearms. So.
Oh. Okay.
Gross.
They're like the
gross.
Hulk smash hands.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
Wonderful. Perfect. All right, you are
Good
allowed
shade of
in.
green.
You're allowed in the castle. They sit you in a waiting room for a couple of minutes as they say, the king will be right with you in just a moment. He just needs to prepare, and he will meet you in the throne room. You're in a sitting room. It's a relatively nice room. There's cushions. There's flowers. It's a sitting room.
This is not Sir Mitten's first encounter with royalty, so...
Surely Sir Mitten knows exactly what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of flowers?
Tulips.
That's what I was going to guess. Is that because it's about to be second Easter?
Maybe. It might be.
Okay.
In this world, though, maybe. It might be.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe they have an Easter. I don't know. Seems
Your
unlikely,
character-
but
Jesus exists here.
Your character wouldn't know. You got truffle shuffled.
yeah, but I've been around.
Okay. The steward comes back and says, please, if you'll follow me, you're taken down a hallway with, armors on the side, red carpet. Not chandeliers. What's the fucking candelabras and shit. Down the hallway into a throne room. The throne room is nice. It's not super duper ornate, but it's like kind of classy. There's tapestry on the wall. There's like purple curtains hanging behind what is two chairs that are the established queen and king's chair. The chairs look identical. They're not like one lower than the other or higher than the other. They're the same. Not
How
one isn't more-
egalitarian of them.
Yeah, they're not like one's not more ostentatious than the other. And the king is sitting there looking relatively haggard. He looks like King Graham from Knight's Quest. Or King's Quest, sorry. From Sierra Game.
I'll say under my breath.
Tapestries rarely last more than a few millennia. They're very silly.
That's probably long enough. I mean, the fashion would change long before the tapestry would be destroyed, and then it's worthless.
Why would the fashion change?
But goes like, I shall explain fashion later.
Alright. I haven't changed my look in 43,000 years.
We know.
I love that the barbarian goblin from the wilds of the Feywild is going to explain to the Warforged what fashion is. Beautiful. Perfect. The king is there. He's looking a little bit haggard, like he's a little bit tired. He's a little stressed out. He sees you come in and is like, yes, come forward. You are the flock.
I'll give a bow appropriate to the court and say, yes, Your Highness, we are the flock, and we are here to solve your problems.
It would be, I have one problem right now, that I would love to have solved if you think you're up for the challenge, and it is in fact a challenge.
There is no doubt whatsoever in my mind that we will be up to the task, Your Highness. Our dearly beloved queen is as good as cured.
He kind of like feels like a, well, if you're so confident, he's kind of leaning in. He does one of these, and the steward comes forward and he hands you what is a gnarly book, like a small book. It's thin, but it is tattered, and it is like barely being held together by just the sake of like, it's just really old. And Lieutenant Matt the Navigator for 5 says, this is a reference to the fact that AI knows fuck all about art.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Dunk sees book and goes, book! Read story!
The steward hands you the book.
I think it might
Hands
not be
thunk-
storybook thunk.
Hands Thunk the book, specifically.
Yeah.
Well, he hands the book forward. Whoever's gonna take it, takes it.
Okay, can anyone beat Thunk to it?
Roll for
Is that an
initiative.
initiative check? Yep. There we go.
Okay. I rolled poorly. I only got an 11.
What do I have here? 20.
22.
Thunk gets the
Ooh.
So
book.
Thunk gets it.
Good job, Thunk. So Thunk rushes forward slightly, grabs the book out of the steward's hand.
Yeah, immediately plops it on the ground, like, lies down like a kid with a giant book and opens it and like goes, "Where's Story? Where is Story?"
What
It seems
languages?
dull.
What languages can you read?
Common, Goblin, and Sylvan.
There is Sylvan in this book.
Ooh.
So not all of it is in Sylvan, some of it is in Common, but there is, like, some phrases have been, like, translated and notated inside of the book. So the book seems like it was originally written in Sylvan. And it appears to be a description of a vanishing island that exists off to the west coast.
Vanishing Island. To the west. Which Dunk tries to figure out where west is.
There is an additional, as you take your time a little bit and start reading through some of this, presumably your Sylvan is quite good. Like, it's basically your first language, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so because your Sylvan is so good, you're able to flick through this book a little bit faster than somebody who's even has it as a secondary language. And you're able to gather that the person that you're looking for, this divine doctor, which you would have known already from hearing about the job in the first place, seems to reside on this island sometimes. Sometimes they're available there, and sometimes they're not, and sometimes the island is available, and sometimes it's not.
When
Okay, that's
Thunk
confusing.
when Thunk like unceremoniously snatches the book and immediately like goes like feet kicking on the floor, yes, and I'll be like, "You see, Your Highness, this is the decisive action the flock is known for. No hesitation in our efforts to research."
The king is watching this, seems a little bit amused by like the childlike wonder going on, but is also like
Also,
slightly
just keep
annoyed,
in
like,
mind,
please
Thunk's-
don't damage that.
Yeah. Thunk's tail is wagging while reading it, of course. So, and Thunk is, of course, reading it out loud because Thunk does not know how to read silently.
Okay.
Sometimes Island Bear.
Does anybody else in the party speak Sylvan?
I can
I
if
certainly
you
do
give me
not.
10 minutes.
Okay. So because nobody else speaks Sylvan, you hear Thunk muttering to themselves, like reading with their finger, smudging the book a little bit.
Yeah.
While that's happening, I'm going to be muttering the verbal components for mending and trying to make sure that no permanent damage occurs to the book and that any damage which might already be there is slowly being healed. So that way we can return it in at least, if not better, condition than it was presented.
Very nice. Fantastic. Do you want to do
Thunk
any...
respect book.
Yeah, no. Do you guys want to do any other checks on the book besides just reading some of its contents?
I mean, Arcana is always nice.
You're welcome to, if you'd like.
Oh, well, that was an 11.
An 11? Arcana on the book?
An 11. Yeah.
Okay,
I got a 30.
30.
That's
okay.
yeah. Just go with whatever Yastin learned.
So, yeah, well, I'll just work my way up. And I'll
Roll the
just say,
damn
so
one.
For an 11 and on a 1, regardless, you would basically gather that there is some residual magic on this book, and that's one of the reasons why it's old. Like, this is an old book, and it likely shouldn't still be in as good of shape as it is. But you're having a little bit of trouble garnering too much information out of this because you're currently also doing magic around it.
Right.
So it's
That's fair.
kind of futzing it up a little bit. For the 30, you understand that this book is only in as good a shape as it is because it has some maintaining magic cast on it that helps it maintain and keeps it from being destroyed. The magic seems old. The book seems old. It's been around. It looks like it was treated with like the paper looks like it's probably made of like high quality scroll type paper to keep it like maintained. Whatever ink is in there is likely also the same kind of component you would use to write a scroll. By the way, you would also know that if you have a scroll, you can rip that scroll and that spell will cast. So you can, if you buy, you don't have to know the spell. Anybody can do that with any spell, as long as it's been notated properly.
Are you trying to tell us that if we rip this book, it'll cast a spell?
No, I'm just, well, I mean, it could, maybe, if there's a spell on it. What I am letting you know is that something that I don't think we talked about last week, but
Gotcha.
you guys would know that if, like, there are anything that has, like, anybody who's taken the time to make a scroll, anybody can, so you could go buy a scroll of Fireball or something, and then you could then cast Fireball by ripping the scroll.
Gotcha. I'll ask the steward. Well, first of all, are we allowed to take this book, or are we reading it here and then leaving it?
Are you asking?
Yes.
Yeah, you can take the book. We've basically renotated it a couple of times, so it's not really a problem if you take it, but...
Excellent. And are there any other parties of daring heroes that we should expect to run into in our quest, who we will definitely be working with peacefully in harmony?
There's been a couple of other adventuring groups that have gone out, and none have come back.
Oh, that's very sad.
Perhaps they're enjoying the scenery.
Or shopping.
Perhaps. Shopping. Maybe they got stuck on a door. Lieutenant Matt, the Navigator for 5 says, do you have to pretend to be a scroll-shaped character turning into a book? You don't have to, but you can if you want.
Totally allowed.
Some will react in horror anytime someone rips paper.
Oh, don't like that. Don't rip paper.
What, presumably you've had healers, the best that you could find, examine the queen. What do we know about her illness?
They haven't been able to diagnose much. She's very pale. She's been vomiting. She's very, very sick.
Is she conscious?
In and out. Some days less, some days
Replacing all
more.
of her internal fluids.
No, I haven't considered that. I'm not a healer, though. Is that something that you can do?
No, but I presume someone might be able to.
If you know of someone, and if they think that they can demonstrate to me that that's a thing that they can do, and that would work, then I'll try anything at this point.
I'll look into it.
I'll be writing our suggestions. Suggestion 1, replace all bodily fluids.
All at the same time?
Well,
Plus more.
presumably,
It's more efficient if you just get it, knock it all out.
and then,
Yeah.
yes, then drain all of them while she's dormant, and then replace them. And then activate her again.
Have you considered turning it off and turning it back on again?
This illness, is it contagious at all? Was there anyone else showing these symptoms prior to the queen?
She's the only one showing symptoms of this.
And how long has she been sick?
About a month. She started
Perhaps it
with
was
just
something
having
she
headaches.
ingested.
Maybe. But I haven't been
Do you
able to
know a
figure out
lot of the
what.
various things that she's ingested?
What?
Do you know a lot of the various things that she has ingested?
No.
You should start keeping
Is
one
her
of those.
nose wet or dry?
Wet.
That's good time.
Is she not a
Is it?
human?
Well,
Is she what?
Is she not a human?
She is a human.
I believe that humans normally have dry noses, Thunk.
Good point. Weird human.
well, we don't want to take up too much of your valuable time.
Okay.
These aren't that valuable. They seem like they're doing nothing.
Thunk grabs the book, but goes up to Yastin and goes, "Make sure we can save Steve."
Yes. So there is, of course, the paltry matter of payment. Should we be when we are successful.
When you are successful and you come back here and you're able to save my queen, I'll open thy doors to my treasury.
I think that'll be enough. Yes.
Dunk goes, what about library?
Library. I don't have a
can-
library. There's a temple to Ioun.
We can buy you a library, Thunk.
Oh,
You don't have
okay.
royal archives. How do you impress visitors with the glorious history of your dynasty if you don't have the royal archives?
Because they're not maintained by the royalty here. They're maintained by the religious.
How barbaric.
That goes, they need to learn proper librarianship.
I agree with Thunk on this one.
Well, if you would like to write
Dunk,
a petition
Dunk
to
gives
change
an
the
incredible
government,
look of shock.
if you would like to sign a petition and protest the government as well as to the Temple of Ioun, who tends to hold relatively strong power over knowledge and who's allowed to have books, you're more than welcome to petition them.
We don't actually care if they do it. I just think they're dumb for not doing it. So whatever.
That's Funk's opinion too. I mean, it's like you can definitely work with different groups and archiving, but they need to be handling some archive local and
Well,
Yeah,
listen,
things
same.
on reference.
I like
This
how
party
you're
has-
explaining to me how you're not serious. Out of character.
This is very offensive to me, Chesh. This is just really bad, or like that's how they get away with hiding things, and the government hides things.
It sure is how
Open
they get away
archives.
with doing stuff like that. You're right.
Yeah, those Ioun clerics are probably hiding the Sir Epstein files.
There, you guys would probably be aware of this. There are three main, traditional gods of knowledge in the world. There is Ioun, the goodly goddess of knowledge in general. There is Vecna, the evil-aligned god of secrets. And then there is Dumnathoin, the lawful good god of dwarves, who is the god of secrets under the mountain.
Fun fact.
But not on the island.
Sir Mittens lives in Vecna's library.
It's also possible that, I don't know, is the island a mountain? Is there a secret under it? Maybe. Maybe Dumnathoin does know.
It's good. That's true. We don't know.
So once we're out of the throne room and somewhere more private, I'd like to ritual comprehend languages to make sure that, just to read it for myself,
Yes.
and then also detect magic on the thing.
Yep. So detect magic, I believe, if I remember correctly, gives you the color, right, of the type of magic that it is.
I can see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area, and the school of magic that was used to create it.
Oh, right. It doesn't specify what the colors are per school. It really should do that. Okay.
Yeah.
So the when you look at the book, I do believe it would be under enchantment, or would it be under? It wouldn't be transmutation. It wouldn't
I
be
mean, if it's got a
evocation.
perpetual
Abjuration. So there's
mending spell.
abjuration. Yeah, that'd be abjuration. There's abjuration magic, but weaved really Well, go ahead and. Yeah, it would tell you. The spell would tell you. Weaved kind of intermittently around the abjuration is an illusion spell.
Really interesting.
There's some illusion to it.
If only we had an illusionist with us.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Math Navigator for $5 says, if you have your own library, the evil clerics can't hide the data in concealed places like the body of the texts. Yeah, they can't put the data in the supplementals. Those dastardly wizards. Or, sorry, clerics.
Given
I also
But wait,
told you the wrong thing last time. I told you it was a College of Valor bards here. It is actually College of Lore. Lore bards are here.
Oh.
given my specialization in illusion, does that reveal anything about what this illusion magic is doing?
Roll me... That's an intelligence, so roll me an intelligence check. You can make it Arcana if it makes it better for you.
It makes it much better.
It definitely does.
25.
It looks like if you were to spend some time with this book and sort of, like... There's parts of it that's... Like, as you're flicking through it, different parts are pinging the illusion, and different words are being highlighted. And so depending on which words, you'll start, as you spend time with this book, which I'm assuming you're doing now, as you spend a little bit of time flicking through this book, as your party is, like, I don't know, going for lunch, you can start to sort of put together that there's an illusion sort of just weaved into the text itself. And there's a pattern to, like, basically alphabetical Sylvan. So it's not a complicated puzzle, but it's like alphabetical Sylvan. You can reread the text, and when you read... Well, what do you decide to do? I'm trying to tell you.
I mean,
what
I'm
to do.
gonna if there's a puzzle, I'm gonna try to solve the puzzle.
Okay, if you read the text out loud, different ones will ping.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
and you started noticing this because the goblin was reading it out loud. Yes.
Well, Thump has to read it out loud and is trying to explain the linguistics of the language. Oh, this is a fricative. No, but
The
there's no
linguistics
gender
of
in Sylvan.
Sylvan.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you're sort of figuring this out and you take your time, basically what you can do is you can speak the words out loud in order. And something will happen. Presumably illusion related.
I need Thunk to do it because while I comprehend Sylvan, I don't speak it.
Well, there you go.
So I'm just gonna like speak and spell. All right, Thunk, this one. Now this one. Now this one.
Does
That's a
Thump
glottal
comply?
stop. It doesn't. Yeah. I'm just basically echoing things I've heard Dapper say at times, which I don't know linguistics.
We don't have time for a grammar explanation, much as it loathes me to say that. We have to make sure that we get this done before the Queen has her various biological processes cease, which apparently is something that will happen very soon.
Fantastic. I've got my chat is asking if the island is a mimic. Well, you're gonna have to go there and find out.
I'm just going to assume that everything's a mimic because this is Chesh.
The book is a mimic.
In fact, I was going to say I'm not sure that the book isn't a mimic.
All right. As the illusion spell is basically cast by Thunk through reading said illusion, an image of the island appears. You now have an idea of what it looks like.
Oh, fancy.
It appears to be.
Does it look like a
generally-
turtle?
No, it does not look like a turtle.
Can we, like,
you ruined it.
Spin it? Can we like spin it and like zoom in and stuff?
Not
Ooh,
really.
yeah.
It's not
Zoom
that
in
good.
and enhance.
It's not that good. What you see is
Hey!
there is in fact a mountain. Hey, you made it. Welcome back. Hold on, I have to unmute you.
That.
Yeah, go ahead. There you go.
So I'm pretty sure I was airborne for part of that. Sorry, guys.
Hey, welcome back. Do you want to introduce who you are and who your character is and what is it they do here?
I can do that. I'm Zerlon. Find me here on YouTube on 4 Cozy Cat Games. My wife and I play board games, CTRPGs, that kind of stuff. Here I am Stripe, the kobold raised in a temple by a half orc, and I am a cleric, specifically
Huzzah.
Healy cleric.
Wonderful. You just got out from talking to the king. If you want to ask the king anything, you can do that now. I'll retcon that in real quick.
What we got
No,
already.
we don't need to retcon nothing.
Okay.
What we learned from that
A rundown would be
conversation.
cool though.
We learned that the queen's been ill for a month, pale, vomiting, in and out of consciousness. No healer's been able to diagnose it. We got a magic book from the steward, which in Sylvan described a vanishing island off the west coast of wherever we are, where the divine doctor lives sometimes. The book itself is being held together by like ancient magic, and then we discovered there's like illusion in it, and if you speak it in Sylvan, which since Thunk is the person among us who speaks Sylvan, they did it. It conjures an image of the island, so we have a like virtual map now.
So the island
Nice.
looks like it is what appears to be a mountain. And it appears that it is like, it's not quite round, but it's kind of ovally. It's a little bit. It's not exactly perfect oval, but that's the general shape of it. And there does seem
It's
to be
rounded.
well, yeah. It looks like
And it
it's got,
stupidly doesn't look anything like a turtle.
It looks like it's got a lot of foliage on the sides. Like there's lots of different trees and things like that. It also looks like a couple of spots.
Okay, here's the question though. What aspect of women's anatomy does it look like?
A pointy boob, probably. It looks like there's a couple of spots as you're sort of taking your time to inspect it. It doesn't let you zoom in, but it is a relatively clear picture. That there appears to be a couple of like points on this island that appear to have like landing spots, and it looks like there's some sort of buildings. And as the illusion sort of sits there for a hot minute, it starts to what appears to be smoke starts billowing out of the top and like rolling down the sides and then spreading out and then dissipating out of the illusion.
Well,
Oh, so it's
it
a
can't be
volcano.
a volcano. Those aren't real.
No, that's only true for
I
Canada.
thought we. Yeah.
Oh,
I thought we were in
it's not
Canada.
in Canada. Okay.
Lieutenant
one-
Math Navigator for $2 asks, does the mountain have huge tracts of land?
No.
That's disappointing.
One of the things that you will also notice as the illusionist specialist, you will notice that there is on the edge of the very edge of the illusion, there is a red ping.
Would that be in the direction of where we are? Like we're off the map.
So
and it's
east
like-
of the island?
As you move the book, it does appear to be pointing you in the direction.
Ooh.
Excellent. Fancy. All right, so we just have to walk in a straight line towards the water.
Holding a kettlebell with Joe Rogan's face on it.
Dunk
This seems
approves
like
of
a
plan.
remarkably simpler. This seems like a remarkably simple wayfinder. It only seems to function in 2 dimensions. That's at least too few.
Perhaps we might want to visit the College of Lore Bards to see if they know anything before we leave town.
Sure.
Maybe they have a decent library.
Do they have rules about us needing to sing or anything? I don't have much of a musical talent.
If they do, I should be able to conjure some convincing music for them.
Valid.
Alright.
Off you go
Yes.
to the College of Lore Bards. It is ugly ostentatious. Like it is ostentatious in the worst possible way. These guys fucking suck. They are obnoxious, they are flamboyant, and they think they know everything. Welcome to the College of Bards. Hello! What can we do for you? Oh, you're the flock, aren't you? We've heard of you. You're not quite that big of a deal yet, but you know, maybe one day. You got some stuff going. You got some stuff
But
going
you-
for you.
You have heard of us.
We have heard of you. We have heard of you. There's been one or
Oh,
two
sing-
whisperings. There's been one or two stories. I thought there were 5 of you.
We're working on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
So
Dunk holds
I'll
up Steve's ear. But I have his ear. This is Steve.
we're working on getting the rest of him.
Understood. Understood. What can we do for you?
So I'll explain the briefly recap the magical quest book and everything, and ask if they have
the
if
King's
they know.
Quest. The King's
Yes.
Quest. Yes. A rather difficult one. Interestingly enough, there's like we've tried to legend lore this doctor before because obviously the king came to us first before he would rely on a group like yours. And no offense, but he came to us looking for information on the doctor to see if we could get anything, and most of it was just redacted in a very odd
Well,
way.
That's
I'd
too
say
bad you
no.
failed.
Yeah, it was really upsetting to the guy who tried it. Bleeding out the nose, bleeding out the ears. He had a bad day.
Well,
Dunka asks, like, what redacted? No.
It means he kind of crouches down. It means when there's some information that is being displayed, either on a book, on a wall, in script, magical script, that pieces of that information are removed or they're visually blocked, so you can't see it.
It means they're incapable of
Okay, no
figuring
problem.
out simple cipher algorithms. That's
Yeah,
what it
something like
means.
that. Some have said it's a skill issue, but you try telling that to Gary. Good luck.
Where is Gary?
So,
I don't know, but I can probably go find out. Probably still
Please go find
sulking
out, I'll tell
somewhere.
him.
so what I'm hearing is you don't have any useful information on this divine doctor.
Not from. There's a little bit of information. From what we can tell, the spell seemed to be confused about how old he is. Like the number of his age kept changing. Where he is was just not available. He is a human and a man. And he's a really
Human
good
man? Isn't
healer
that a bit
who has
redundant?
healed people in the past.
Have you checked any
So
of the
this-
local interdimensional interstices for time-displaced locations?
No,
Again, skill issue.
that's not our area.
This is the College
So-
of Lore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why we don't go to the bards. They never have information. They just have weird stories.
Well,
The legend lore is
Some of those
somewhat
stories-
reliable.
the information that this divine healer is in fact a healer of great skill is extremely useful. I'm lying.
You want to roll a deception check? You want to deceive
I
the
mean, if you want me
bards?
to.
Yeah, go for it. Roll that shit.
16.
No, he believes you. He's already full of himself.
You've been very helpful, and your decor is lovely. Also lies.
Isn't it?
All right.
Before we go, I would still like to speak with Gary.
Gary, the one who's bleeding from the ears?
He basically summons like a familiar but like a spectral one, and he like talks to it briefly and then sends it off. It's like a little bird and just flies off.
Adorable.
I sent a message asking where Gary is. A minute or two passes. Bird comes back. Gary's in the hospital wing. If you want to go check it out, he still hasn't recovered. Poor guy.
How long will it take to get to the hospital wing?
I mean, I can take it right there. It's not too far.
Do the rest of you mind?
No rush. I mean, not like the queen's dying or anything.
They're all dying. Just
She hasn't died yet.
That's true. Good, very valid point, Astenu.
He will take you through the halls, the ostentatious, obnoxious halls with bright, obnoxious tapestries of stories and lore
Is
and
it
things
gold?
that may or may not be real.
Is it like gold foil everywhere?
Oh yeah, there's like mosaics along the floor. There's like the Sistine Chapel is painted above, but it's like not
So it's a
good.
Slanesh temple.
Oh yeah, well it's not like sex everywhere, but it's like,
Well,
and
that's
it's not like,
what it.
yeah, I know, but it's
Slanesh
not like,
temples don't have to be all about sex.
they don't. I'm just being clear that it is not,
Okay.
it is passionate about art, but it is not
Yeah.
passionate about like much else. So like
That's
some
still
of,
Slanesh.
yeah, whoever was doing this was like, or what, everybody who seems to have worked on this seems to just be trying to outdo everybody else. Have you ever heard that Christmas song that's like Feed the World, where they got all of those like really big pop stars to sing in it, and all of them are
Yeah.
trying to outdo everybody else with their piece? It's that, but the whole place.
Okay.
And he takes you down to the hospital wing, and he's like, sends you in, and he goes off to do his business. Gary is there, laying in a bed.
Gary.
He's got snot rags in his nose, plugging it to stop it from bleeding. Ah!
Gary.
Ah!
Are you conscious? Gary,
Yeah.
I'm
What?
understanding the wondering, but that doesn't matter. You've chosen poorly. You need a new job. You suck at this one.
What? Listen, I did my best. You try it. You
That's
try
the
to
point.
legend
We're
lore
going to
this
try it.
fucking bullshit, man. Except he kind of sounds like this because his nose is plugged. Like, he did this, like, a week ago. Like, this was, like, recent.
Did we come down here just to shit talk this bard?
Yeah, apparently.
Gary, when I come back and I have the doctor or at least his cure, I need you to go find a new job. Go be a carpenter.
Okay, you know what? Tell you what, metal man. You can come and tell me whether or not I know how to do art when you learn how to do art.
Why would I want to learn how to do art?
Yeah, exactly. Fuck off.
You still suck at your job, Gary. Goodbye. You will be dead soon.
I will take I will take Gary's hand and give him a little pat. It's okay. We all fail. Some of us more than others, but we all fail, and I'll go ahead and hit him.
Don't patronize the failure.
So he,
yes, that I definitely did that just to shit talk Gary.
This is gonna be Gary's
No other goal.
villain arc. Excuse me as I make a note about how Gary's turning into a villain now. Gary the Bard equals villain arc. Noted. Okay. On your way. Where are you going?
Well,
It does seem to
From-
be pointing west, by the way, so the king was accurate.
from our knowledge of local geography, like if we head west to the coast, we'd want to head towards some kind of settlement on the coast where we could get transport.
Yes. Yep, there is a
So-
city that you can go to.
Preferably a larger one. I don't want to try to cross the ocean in like some fisherman's rowboat.
Well, of we wouldn't want to travel in anything less than the finest style. Sir Mittens deserves only the best.
Do
I don't know if
you...
this will help, but I recently bought myself some kind of dungeoneering pack, and it came with bits of organic substance that you could have if you needed to.
Rations?
I do like bits of organic
What the vendor
substance.
called them. I don't have much use for them. But
Would you
apparently
like-
they came with the pack.
Would you like to do any shopping before you go?
Nope, fully shopped up.
All right.
Oh, that actually reminds me. I kind of forgot how much all my stuff cost, and I just kept the original gold value. So then just now, I just was like, I probably got like 20 left. So that's what I did. I switched it from like 118. I was like, well, there's no way I have that. So I just put 20 on the character sheet. I don't know.
Sounds
If you want, I can later go through and like break down everything gold piece by gold piece, but
It's close enough. We're not gonna be that
Okay.
picky here. All right. As you make your way out, you are able to charter basically a bus. Groups traveling together.
How much
going
is
to and
that?
from. This is a relatively common occurrence. There's like a road that basically goes straight there. It's a little windy, but it's like it's a well-traveled to go to like the main merchant coast to the fucking main city. That's not terribly far inland. So it's like a couple of days of travel. It's not too big of a deal. And if you guys want, you are welcome to roll me a set of dice to see how well you manage to convince to not have to pay for this, because you can protect the carriages on their way.
What skill would we be using for that?
Persuasion, if you would like.
Not me.
okay. I mean, you can roll.
Anybody can roll.
I'm gonna
Can
roll.
we
I'm
all
not gonna
use
get a 2.
intimidation?
I got a 2.
The robot
Stripe,
was not
are you any
convincing.
good at persuasion?
I have a +5.
There
you
we go. So we've got
Well,
a
that's 6
liar,
higher
an
than me.
intimidator, and a talker.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
I have a
only
+2
rolled
to
4, so that's
intimidation.
9.
Oh,
So you got a 9 total?
Got a 9 total.
yeah.
All right, it's going to cost
I'm
you about
not-
2 gold
I'm
per
very-
person to make
I'm
the
re-
trip.
I'm
2 gold per
really
person.
short.
Yep.
I'm not very persuasive. They can't see me.
I'm going to ask, isn't 2 gold somewhere around 2 years' labor for an average laborer in the society?
Don't haggle,
Yeah.
Esteno. It's tacky.
We deal
just
with
curious as to how
adventurers
the
on a
economics
regular
works.
basis. We understand that adventurers make really good money doing what they're doing, and you guys tend to bring trouble with you anywhere you go, so yeah. It's insurance mostly for us.
But we also
Why don't
erase
we have a
trouble wherever
security
we go.
deposit? And then that can be refunded when there's no trouble.
No.
This seems extortionate.
So if this guy dies, I'm not gonna cast Revivify on him.
How fast does this... What is this vehicle?
You're basically riding a carriage.
How fast does it go?
I think it's 60, isn't it, for carriages?
Miles an hour.
60 feet
That would be very
per
surprising.
round.
88 miles per hour.
It's zooming.
It goes as
That
fast
is pretty
as the plot
fast.
requires.
Yeah. Listen, it
Well,
goes
I
as
mean,
fast as
D&D
the plot
usually actually
needs it to
has
go.
overland. Oh.
Yeah, there's usually overland. It goes as fast as the plot needs it to go.
All right. I can pay for your ride if you don't have the money, Estenu. It's okay.
The concern is not that I lack the money. I do not like being taken advantage of.
You want to be generous to the help. You know, you have to foster an air of magnanimity. Magnanimity.
Why?
If you want to be perceived as someone of, class and distinction.
If someone has any need to see me that way, that would make them my inferior, and I would be perceived that way of necessity. And if they decided not to perceive me that way, I would simply kill them.
Don't worry, I'll handle it, and I'll pass the carriage person bag of gold, and I'll throw him another extra one on top for a private carriage for myself.
Gotcha. He
I'm
pockets
still
it,
not going
How
to
much
let you
was
simply
the-
pay for
Makes
me.
a
Here
note.
are 2 gold pieces.
leaves.
I'm not a pauper. And then,
How much?
A sten who
is
does
the
in fact
carriage?
hand Yastin 2 gold pieces.
Wonderful. What was that, Metageeky?
How much is it, like, per person?
2 gold per
2.
person.
Okay. Dang.
Your
we're
meals are
8.
included.
I feel like I should get a
Don't
discount
worry,
for
I
that.
send you.
Sucks to be you.
You know, I'm going to demand the meals, and I'm going to hand them over to whoever else wants them, and they're still going to have to serve them to
Dunk.
me. And if they don't, I'm going to make a stink about it.
You're
No, they do.
just gonna sit there and
Okay.
put them in your mouth and and let them fall on
Pretend
the
you're
ground.
eating
I
it.
will absolutely not do that.
I honestly
is
thought you were gonna say I'm
base
gonna
and
take it and then I'm
crass.
gonna dump it out in front of them and then hand them the bowl back.
No, I got to make sure that my organic companions have enough calories to survive.
Lieutenant Matt the Navigator for 5 said, also aboard the bus is Bard Matthews and his band. A graded bridge approaches with a tour boat beneath with lots of children on it. Listen, just because you are also riding the Magic School Bus is not something you need to concern yourselves with. And the cat bus from Totoro, My Neighbor Totoro. Okay, so I'm just double checking here, and we are roughly at about an hour. Do you guys want to take a quick break?
I could use a refill on my beverage.
All right, bathroom, bio break. We will be back momentarily. I don't have
kitty.
ads or anything to show you guys, so enjoy this blank screen. Bye. See you in a
No,
second.
use the Star Trek one. Just use the Star Trek one.
Oh my god, I gotta go fucking.
So much better.
Fine,
Give Chesh work right in the middle of nowhere.
fine.
Or just use the
fine.
Estenu loop.
Do it.
I did send you the Estenu loop.
No, it's fine. Is this
Alright.
the right one? Let me see if I pull up
I'll be
the
right back.
one. No, that's the starting soon one. Yeah, you guys can walk away. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of this part. Intermission. There it is. Okay, I believe we are back as soon as I find the right button. There it is. Hey. Hello.
Hey.
Welcome back, everybody.
How did you know I was back?
I'm Magic.
We can see you there. You're that robot right there on screen. I see you.
That's a good point.
I can also see your audio when it goes. So usually
Cheater.
when people are sitting by their computers, they make a little bit more noise than they do otherwise.
Oh, the Artemis crew safely splashed down.
Oh, good. Congratulations.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hooray. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. You have arrived at the port city. You made it. You didn't start.
What's the name of the port city?
Port City?
New
Port City McTrade Place.
You know what? Just for that, I'm going to drink this lavender martini. Very good. Although I put like
You wanna know what the
3
capital
drops
is
of vermouth
called?
instead of 2, and it's too much.
It's called the Capitol. Don't at me.
The kingdom
All
of
right.
literal names.
Yeah.
We'll navigate to the port. I'm sure it's not hard to find in a place called Port City McTrade Place.
Yes.
And inquire at the dock master as to what boats might be for hire.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. The dockmaster welcomes you and says, you're the flock. We've heard that you were coming. You're on that ridiculous errand that the king's trying to save his wife from, yes?
Yeah, we are on a extremely
Steve.
important quest to save Steve, and in so doing, the Queen.
Who's
Correct.
Steve?
Details like that aren't important. The important thing is we need transportation.
Right. Yeah, the king has basically told us to let you board whatever vessel you think is basically appropriate for what you're doing, but there's only so much we can do without, like, massively interrupting trade, so I've got, like, a couple you can pick from.
How many?
They're really good, right?
A couple.
So, looking over
I'm
the
sorry, are
list,
you saying that you're not going to be obeying the edict of your king?
I'm gonna be obeying it to the best of my ability.
And
Yeah,
what was
Stinia,
the
that's what
edict
I heard.
Because I heard that you were to give us the boat that we found, or ship, I'm sorry, that we found most appropriate.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely a ship, not a boat, because the
I mean,
ship's the bigger one, right?
Yes.
you're welcome to go look, and if you're
Okay.
dissatisfied, we can discuss it, I guess.
which ship is the fanciest looking?
The fanciest looking ship is a ship called the Ravine, and it is bright. Like, it has like a bunch of trim. It like the railings are a different color than the main color of the ship. So the ship is like this auburn color, but the railings are like a more of a birch color. They have like this really bright Pegasus horse winged on the front. It's they even went out of their way to get their sails dyed. That's how fancy this boat is.
Hell yeah.
How much
I would
how much
like-
freeboard does it have?
Sorry?
How much freeboard does it have? Does it have high gunnels?
I don't know what any of those words mean.
I would
Chesh
like
is
to
nautically disabled.
Yeah.
consult my cards, casting augury, on the decision to use this very fancy ship.
Let me just double check augury. I just want to clarify something for me.
Yes, and do you find that those
You get back
objects help you?
You get back wheel and woe.
Good and bad. I mean, the good is we have a fancy ride. That's all I needed to hear. So
Yeah, it is in fact a fancy ride.
it is important that we have a conveyance commensurate with our status and dignity.
This ship requires that I lower the aperture size on my Oculus.
Yes.
Yes.
I can cast blindness, deafness. I could just blind us all for the voyage.
That might be suboptimal.
We'll take that.
I mean, it
one.
might be better than looking at this.
This guy just like barely looks up from his paperwork and is like,
Fantastic.
keeps going. As you approach the ship, the captain of this ship approaches. They look like they're dressed like Captain Hook from the Disney Peter Pan movie. With like the
Perfect.
bright red coat, the big hat, giganto plume.
Exactly, yep.
Her name is Frida. Hello! Welcome. I see you've chosen correctly my ship. The Ravine.
Guys, Chesh had a name for this one. We're in trouble.
Yes, only the finest conveyances for Sir Mittens.
Looks at you, looks at the cat. Of course! Of course.
Captain Freedom, was it?
Yes.
Is it possible for you to lower the overall albedo of the ship?
No. This only operates at 11, sweetie.
That's physically impossible.
Kudos to Frida for knowing what albedo is, though.
Welcome.
Dang,
Would
11.
you like a tour?
Not the right number.
I would love a tour, Captain.
By the way, for
proceeds-
$2,
Yep.
Lieutenant Matt the Navigator says, "How are the footocks?"
I don't know. I don't know what that word means. Do
I think it
look
might be
like
made up.
I was in the
But then again,
Navy?
all words are made up. I mean, sure.
What?
I don't know. Like, I've never been able to figure out just by looking if someone's been in the Navy. So yes, you look like you were in the Navy,
Nah.
just
Welcome
like
to
everyone
the
else
Ravine.
here.
Welcome to the Ravine. She shows you the deck.
I mean,
this is the deck.
I was only
this
in
is
for
the
a
stern.
short time.
This is the aft, I think, is one of them. There's the crow's nest up there. We've got some fancy nonsense we do downstairs. However, you don't need to worry about the downstairs nonsense because you will be staying in these rooms over here, which are just one down of the galley. And you have a... This is a galleon. It's a relatively large ship.
Okay.
There's like
So,
probably like roughly 150 people working on the ship.
She told us to stay out of the downstairs of the ship.
She said you don't need to worry about it.
Well, I am now
That
immediately
sounds like we
worried
need to worry about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna whisper over to Yastin.
I'm immediately concerned about what's going on below decks.
Are you trying to hide while she is standing there that you're speaking?
Well, I do have the
Yes, I
message
am.
cantrip.
Well-
Oh,
so-
yeah, me
I'm just
too.
gonna try stealth.
You didn't use it, so
That's true.
roll
That's
me
true.
a
That's
stealth
true.
check.
Next time.
Next time.
Ah.
While they do that,
Stealth.
my,
All right, here we
my
go.
favorite nautical term is a baft.
I got a
I got a
16.
I got a 3.
She doesn't seem to react to you.
Dunk decides to try to sneak down and rolled stealth and got an unnatural 20.
Before you left, you're still in the harbor
Well, like,
Just crawling across the ropes.
with the tail up,
Like-
like
I mean,
Quiet.
if,
I
if,
was
we're gonna,
20.
if we're gonna try to see if the ship is dangerous, I mean, before it leaves the harbor is probably the best time to figure that out because now
Fair.
we can just step off it. If
Yeah.
we wait until it's out to sea,
No.
then we have to take lifeboats, make sure they're not leaky.
we're not stepping off of this
I
extremely
mean, Dunk
fancy
snuck
ship.
off during the tour.
this is the nicest ship you've ever been on.
Yeah.
I
But
disagree.
I do have disguise self, so my thought was I could disguise myself as one of the sailors and just mosey on down and see what's up.
I also have
later.
invisibility, which I believe I have prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
No,
the idea
actually,
that
I
she's
did
giving
prepare
you a
invisibility.
tour, and then she
Sorry.
turns around and you've all disappeared.
Well, I was gonna do this later when it wouldn't be conspicuous.
Yeah, this is we're planning. Basically, after the next long rest, I could prepare invisibility, and then we could be ready with that.
Yeah, well, shame. You have all noticed at this point that your goblin is missing. And you don't know when that goblin went missing. Meanwhile, Goblin Thunk
Yeah.
is sneaking around. Can you please also roll me a perception check?
While that happens, I want to say thank you to Zoomicide for being a member at the ensign level for 16 months. Thank you so much.
I just have to say, as a barbarian, I get to use my strength for perception and stealth, which is just really fun.
That's right.
Very strong eyesight.
Okay, yeah, perception was only a 6.
Okay, so as you're crawling along, you are very focused at your task. You are very making sure you're checking to make sure you're not creaking as you're going. And you're making your way down the stairs. You slip very stealthily behind some spaces. You definitely don't see any, but you don't think that anybody's seen you at all, as 3 or 4 of the deckhands sort of watch this happen. But you're blissfully unaware of this. And you make your way down into... Where are you going?
Just to look around.
Where?
Punk's never been on a boat before.
Go to the cargo hold?
I figure out like it was like
I have been
downstairs,
on-
we're not supposed to pay attention to it.
As you sort of explore the ship, I guess, you find the galley, you find some food stores, have lemons, oranges, there's a cow down here. Other than that, you move on to the cargo hold. The cargo's got
Actually,
boxes
there's a
and
cow.
barrels. Yeah, there's a cow.
So I'm going to take the moment and do my ability. I'm going to cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, cow, what's going on?
Ah!
Move.
The cow is startled.
The cow is not used to being spoken to.
Correct.
Oh my goodness, Zoomicide just upgraded their membership to Lieutenant Junior. Great, thank you so much.
Congratulations on your promotion.
Bless.
Everyone sends Starfleet swooshes or something.
Or something.
Yeah. Send Klingon Empire symbols or red alerts. Send emojis. Just do it.
Just do it.
And then Borg Emporia reminds me that Zoomicide has upgraded their membership. Thank you.
Timing. I got something that I want to do with you guys, and we'll see if we get an opportunity to do it. It won't be today, but it'll be during this campaign.
I cast Fireball at the darkness.
Yeah, so the cow
I
screams.
don't even have Fireball.
The cow screams and is
You can do
startled.
that in Borderlands.
What would you like to?
Yeah. Like, no. It's good. Like, I know how to speak to you all. This good ship.
Not only does this cow not used to being spoken to, but it also doesn't know what the fuck you are. What you is no.
Bunko, friend to all animals. You animal, therefore friend.
The crew begins to react to the cow freaking out and starts coming over.
Well, they're
And
just here.
Zeralon just joined at Lieutenant Junior grade. Thanks, Zeralon.
Hey.
I couldn't do Starfleet badges if I didn't.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, that is important.
If you would like to calm the cow down, you're welcome to roll an animal handling check. But you also have your skill, so you're rolling with... You're good with animals. So roll with expertise.
Oh, good point. Yeah. So, what does that give me? Is it advantage or proficiency?
It's expertise. So it's your proficiency twice.
Expertise. So. Oh, cool. I will need that. 15.
The cow slowly starts calming down, but not before alerting other people to there's an issue.
Do I
What are you
notice
doing
these
to our
people
cow?
finally? Talking.
What did you say to it?
Moo. I repeat what I said, but just in cow speak.
Oh, great. Well, you freaked our cow out. Now it's gonna be all day with this. You have any idea how difficult it is to get a stressed cow to regularly produce milk?
Uncle looks down at the cow and goes, and make sure that it is actually a girl cow.
It is, in fact, a girl cow.
Like, I can try calming more.
The cow is like, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, the cow's fine. Cow's saying everything's fine. Just surprised.
Great.
I want to say thank you to Becca Justiniano, who's been a member at the ensign level for 16 months. Thank you very much, Becca.
Hell yeah. So the cow is settled down enough.
I go, good cow. So what's the secret here? Are they treating you well?
Yes. Not hungry.
Cow says you treat well.
Yeah,
Are their
we
hands
treat the cow
warm?
well. It's kind of important.
This cow is a font of knowledge.
It's a cow. The cow thinks that the cow is treated well. It doesn't appear to be lying.
Would the cow know if it wasn't?
Ooh.
Good question.
Oh, and Sapphire Zombie Goliath Light has been a member at the ensign level for 9 months, so thank you very much.
Ah. Nice.
Yay.
There's so many members. This is a very small channel for how many members we have.
Yeah. It's great.
I really appreciate it.
Thunk thinks like, this was waste of talking to cow. Should be talking to kitty.
You guys hear a little bit of panic noises. After a minute or two, a couple minutes after you realize your goblin is missing.
Stripe will just kind of sigh and start heading towards the sound. At this time.
Yeah.
Stenny will go with her. Sorry, I had to remember.
Yeah, no worries. You find
Hey,
your
You know what?
goblin-
Honestly, if you miss Ginger Stripe, it doesn't matter. She's a kobold. I mean, it's really hard to tell. She's not even 100% sure she's actually female. I mean,
you find your goblin between a cow and what appears to be the guy who looks after the cow.
Dunk,
Hi.
what are we doing with the cow? Is there something wrong?
I'm going to make sure cow is taken care of. Cow seems happy.
Oh yeah, it's a happy-looking cow.
The cow looks a little stressed
maybe,
out.
maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we shouldn't bother the cow. We want it to give milk and not like curdled cheese or something. I don't know how you mammals work.
Okay.
The captain of the ship is, we like to have various meals on our ship and not just the boring, regular fanfare. So we keep a cow, so that way we can have different and varied baked goods and lemon tarts and better drinks.
Of course.
Does this cow produce lemons?
No.
That goes, no, lemon's over there.
I'll glance over. Are there lemons over there?
There is a barrel of what appears to be lemons.
This is disgusting. I'm going to leave now.
This ship will do wonderfully, Captain. Thank you for your gracious tour.
Of course, of course. Nothing like making free money off of fool's errands.
Money from the government. Yeah, of
Amen to
course.
that.
She wanders off. Yeah, no,
That's-
that's exactly what it is.
That is half of adventuring. Stripe will go grab a lemon and just start eating a lemon.
Yeah, no.
Turning the deck.
If you're prepared, shall we set sail?
Yes. immediately.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Forthwith.
What's our heading?
I'll pull out the book that way.
Wonderful. You can hang out with our navigator. And she wanders off. And off you sail into the ocean
Thunk says
blue.
goodbye to Cow.
Well, the cow's coming with us, so
Bye.
So-
But it's like,
This is
but
realistically,
it's
this
like
is a
saying,
really poor
saying
way to
goodbye
navigate.
because they're going above deck.
it's a great way to
realistically,
navigate. It
this
tells
is
us
an incredibly
ex-
poor way to navigate, but it is absolutely how they navigate in the One Piece anime. Needle
tells
says
us
that
exactly
way.
where to go. Yeah, that way.
Well, yeah, the needle is pointing at wherever you're going as opposed to pointing at north. So,
Yeah, perfect.
all right, and off you go. Could I please get one of you to roll me percentile dice? Whoever wants to roll the dice.
I've got a set
Got
right
it.
here.
Hold up. Oh, I
You
got,
got it?
76.
It's pretty good.
76. Yeah.
Your weather is
Wait a
relatively
minute,
clear.
does that mean you rolled
Oh.
a 7 on one of your dice?
Oh, no, I rolled a
Dapper, I would've
70 on
been
one
a
of my dice.
97.
That is a 7.
Well, it would either
Yeah.
way.
We don't have to.
Uh-oh.
It wasn't you rolling Thunk, so you don't have to worry about rolling on the wild magic table.
Oh.
That means Thunk never
You
rolls the
mentioned before that
percentile
it was
dice.
like if 7s appear, or you mentioned like there are 7 like.
Do you want to
columns.
potentially blow up the ship as you're in the port? Fine,
Yeah.
fine. Why am I
No.
even helping? Go for it. Roll on the wild magic table. Do
my
it. Do it,
goodness.
coward. Do it,
Medigiki,
coward.
what are you doing?
Do it. Roll the table.
Okay.
We're screwed.
I love the Wild Magic table.
This is Chesh's special magic wild magic table too.
Yeah.
That would just be a regular 6.
Oh my god, that's perfect. Okay, so 6 on even just the regular player's handbook is a Modron chosen and controlled by the DM appears in an unoccupied space within 5 feet of you, then disappears 1 minute later. Where are you on the ship?
I figure we went above deck.
Okay, where do you hang out though? Because now you're a couple days into the trip. I was like, I was rolling that percentile dice to judge like what your weather is and how quickly you're progressing. Do you
So
hang out?
I figured like yeah, Thump just hangs out like and walks back, walks around the
deck.
perimeter of the ship at times.
Okay. Yeah, no problems. Okay,
But
so
if
in
it's been
the
a few
middle,
days,
in the middle of the ship.
if it's been a
On the
few
deck.
days, Thunk has like stopped climbing the masts and everything because they kept getting mad at her.
You've calmed down a little bit. You've settled in.
Yeah.
In the middle of the deck, a Modron appears. Now, I will provide you with what this looks like for anybody who does not know what a Modron is.
Not that I don't know what a Modron is. It's, I don't know which one it is. There's so many of them.
There's a
Well,
there's a lot of them. My little sister drew one for her D&D coloring book she's making.
The Modrons
Nice.
are great. And I flicked past it.
It
by
summons
accident.
inevitable.
There it is.
Oof.
I would be so
Although
excited.
I don't think any of us are in trouble with the inevitables, so I think it would just look around confusedly and leave.
So it actually doesn't specify what type of Modron, so I'm going to also roll a dice. And there's
Ooh.
5, so I'm gonna roll a d6. So if I roll a 6,
All of them.
if I roll a 6, you're getting an inevitable. Alright?
Not just Primus. Primus should just show up.
You want just Primus to show up? That'd be pretty
Just
great.
the god.
Primus just
Extremist
pokes
from
his head
Monster
in.
Hunter, who's actually from Final Fantasy.
Okay, I rolled a 2, so a duodrone shows up. So for anybody who does
That
not know
makes sense.
what a duodrone is, it looks like that guy right there. That is a
Very
duodrone.
goofy.
And it sort of just pops into existence and looks around, and it kind of looks at all of you. Definitely looks at Thunk for a hot second and is just like, any of you say anything?
Greetings, my name is Stanley the Wandering. Do you know how to leave this section of the multiverse?
Yes.
Ow.
You can walk, you can
then he
teleport,
pops
you
out of
can
existence.
spell. Poof! It disappears. He's only around for 1 minute.
That was extremely unhelpful.
Oh my. The Dark Lady's blessings on his soul. They have souls, right?
The
No,
Modrins? Roll a religion check.
Astinu, do robots have souls?
All right, I'm going to roll that religion check. I'm actually, no, I'm not proficient in it, but I got a +4. Let's see what happens. 14.
Fifth.
Flaccid 20 on mine.
And a what?
22.
Flaccid 20.
Do they
alright.
have souls? Do I know?
So based on your religion check, you think that there's something that goes on with some constructs. So some constructs may have a soul and some may not, but it's not exactly your area of expertise.
Some constructs have souls. I don't know about that one. I'm very confident that I do not.
I will give
I'm flipping,
Astinu.
I'm
Sorry,
flipping through the magic
I will
book
give
and I'll say,
Astinu a pat.
Okay.
Did
you see what it was wearing?
You can't get eaten.
it definitely
Why
doesn't
did
have a soul.
you touch me
Definitely.
repeatedly?
Oh, it's a fleshy organic thing. It's to show that we're thinking about you.
I don't
It means we're
understand.
friends.
About a week
You don't have to
passes.
understand. You just have to remember.
Lieutenant Matt Nightmare for $2 says, "Does this unit have a soul? Get out of here, you stupid Geth.
It's
Go
likely
live in
that
some nebula somewhere and worship the Reapers."
for anybody who wants lore drops, the duo drones do not have souls, as far as anybody is aware.
Aw.
No,
Same
their
guys.
lore is actually kind of sad.
Yeah, the Modrins are sad in general. I'm glad you didn't end up with an inevitable, because it would have been the gold boat would have been like. All right, about a week passes, and you get relatively good weather. So you make relatively good, albeit a little bit slow. This is a large ship. It's not exactly built for speed. It is built for comfort. Yes.
I'm going to, at the beginning of every day, augury heading on our, going on our current heading.
Yeah, let's do that. So let's say Augury's going to give you, on one of the days, most of the days it gives you relatively clear skies. You're heading on your way, you're doing well, at least for the next 30 minutes, whatever decision you're making is fine.
Well, the decision is to go on this heading. So.
Yes, the decision is to continue this direction, and it seems to be fine. Do you want to tell me what time of day you're doing this roughly at?
In the morning.
Okay. Yeah. So you get wheels pretty much. You seem to be heading in the right direction to be doing what you're doing to accomplish what you're accomplishing. And as the little beacon on your book is showing, is like it starts getting a little bit brighter. It starts getting a little bit bigger. You're getting closer. And as you're getting closer, you start to notice that like the water's getting a little bit more rough. The temperature is getting a little bit cooler. You're heading in like a west-northwest heading. You've been mostly heading that direction the whole time. And near and around the end of midday, you start seeing... roll me perception checks, everybody.
Okay. Here we go.
14.
11.
9.
21.
I'm rolling like crap
Blackjack,
today.
21. I win.
One of you notices some dark shadows in the water. Roll initiative.
Dark shadows in the water.
Roll for initiative, my friends.
23.
23.
17.
Lucky. I follow my blackjack up with a lucky 7.
23,
15.
17,
7.
15, and a 7. Yeah, that is a 7. Roll on the wild magic table.
And Thunk fights as a potted plant.
Maybe. We can hope. We can dream.
14.
Plant, but it has to be the tree from my channel's last game where it was a palm tree mixed with a Venus flytrap.
You cast Confusion, and it is centered on yourself. Do I need to describe the Confusion spell for you, or do you have it? I'll describe it anyway for chat.
Yeah.
So, Confusion is... This way. ABC,
I got to it first, Chesh. It says it has no effect on player characters.
Oh,
Sweet.
thanks.
It's very convenient.
Confusion. There we go. Okay, 4th level enchantment spell, range 90 feet. Verbal semantic material, concentration up to 1 minute. The spell assaults and twists creatures' minds, spawning delusions and provoking uncontrolled action. Each creature in a 10-foot sphere centered on the point of view choose within range must succeed on a wisdom saving throw when you cast the spell or be affected by it. An affected target can't take reactions and must roll at D10 at the start of each of its turn to determine which action it takes. So, anybody who thinks they're going to be within a 10-foot radius of Thunk, roll me a wisdom saving throw based off
How
of
big is
Thunk's
How big's the ship?
large. So, like, the ship's like 90 feet across, if not larger.
I think it might be plausible that no one would be.
Width-wise. Yeah,
I'm
it is
gonna-
possible. It's plausible,
I rolled, but I rolled a 19, so I'm okay.
On a 2 or lower, I'm within 10 feet of them.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
very
I'm
far
allowing you
away
guys
from
to
my roll
choose.
to
The ship is definitely big enough
Yeah,
that you might not be affected
I'll
by
go
it.
with what Jordan's doing.
Okay.
All right, nope.
And
Okay.
I'm not affected, am I?
It's centered on you, so you have to roll a
So you
saving
would
throw.
definitely be infected,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to beat your own spell save DC with a wisdom.
Yeah.
Numaside asks a very good question. Is the ship's cabin bigger on the inside?
Maybe you haven't been. You haven't been into the captain's
Well,
cabin.
Thunk has.
Thunk
Oh,
went
sorry,
down.
I was thinking
It
about the
doesn't-
captain's
oh, the
cabin
ca-
specifically.
Yeah, no, just the cabins in general.
No, they're normal sized.
So this isn't a ship of leaves?
Doesn't seem to be.
I did not write down my spell save DC. So
Whoops.
It would be 8 plus your spellcasting modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
And I don't know what a wild magic
But
barbarian
because of my fey touch,
spellcasting-
It's got
charisma
fey
is
touch.
that. So it's 8 plus. So that would be 13 then.
All right, so you got to beat a 13.
Yep. I'm writing that down. So
I'm gonna roll to see how many guys get caught in this that are just on the ship. 13 guys get caught with it. Pass.
That's a 3.
pass, Fail. Pass. Fail. Pass. Pass. Fail. Okay.
Thunk failed.
Thunk failed. Thunk is confused. All right.
That tracks.
So, order of events here. Who got the 23?
I got a 23.
Okay. And then 17 was, I believe, Dapper.
That was me. Yep.
Okay. Then 15.
Thunk.
Thunk. Okay. And that leaves Stripe for the 7. Okay, fantastic. A handful. How many did I write down? 6 sanguines leap onto the ship. Look at these guys.
You mean Sawajin?
Gross.
Sawajins, whatever. These fucking
Sawajin.
fish motherfuckers.
You
Or
expect
Sawagin.
Chesh to say something right?
Boogity boogity boogity.
I just
boogity,
expect
boogity,
that
boogity.
if she's going to say sanguine, it actually has to say sanguine, which is a real word that has a real spelling that isn't the same as
I
that
say
one.
sanguine.
Sawajin.
Sanguine's a common
I
enough
don't
word.
You can't fucking at me.
I
with
played
this.
Magic the Gathering. I have seen sanguine pop up a lot.
The Blood Angels are going to come for Chesh, I can tell.
And that is a 19 and a 14, and a 1 and a 5, and a 3 and an 8. So 2 of them go early, and the other 4 go, like, second last. So, up they jump. Jordan, you get to go first.
How closely are they grouped to each other? Specifically, are they within a 20-foot cube?
Are they within a 20-foot cube? So the 2 that are jumping on, you're basically getting them as they've landed. So what you have is basically 3 on either side of the ship, and because they're on far sides, you have groups of 3 that you can target.
Gotcha. All right, since I can only get 3 anyway, I'm going to do Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Nice.
I'm going to cast it at 3rd level, which will let me target 1 group of 3. So each of them needs to make a Wisdom saving throw. My spell save DC is 15.
Okay.
On a fail, they fall prone and are incapacitated, laughing uncontrollably.
Fantastic. They need a 15, and this is a Wisdom?
Wisdom, yes, 15.
Okay. That's a natural 19 and a natural 1. And the last one, 13. So you get 2 of them.
All right, so it's a concentration spell. 2 of them are laughing uncontrollably.
Fantastic. Which side of the ship are you taking, left or right?
I don't know which. We'll go right, I guess.
Okay, just so I know which group it is.
Sure, and then I will bonus action Minor Illusion. And I will have a because I can do an image and sound with my Minor Illusions. I will have the illusion of a dwarven pirate climbing over the railing and like yelling out a war cry behind them.
Oh, okay. Fantastic.
Has to be
I love
dwarven
that.
because it has to be under 5 feet.
That's fantastic, and
Amazing.
I love that. So, one of the sanguine that failed is on the right side that was going early, so only one of them is going to get to attack this turn. Who wants to be on the right and who wants to be on the left?
I'll be on the right.
I was targeting the group closest to me, so I'd be on the right.
Okay, so you 2 are on the right, and let's say the other 2 are on the left, for the sake of you are the ones who ended up rolling saving throws anyway, so it makes sense that you guys would be over a little bit to that side. Okay, so one of them is going to move forward. One who isn't laughing is going to move forward and take a swing at you, Jordan.
Which one's you? Okay.
And it's going to make a bite and a claw attack. So what's your AC?
19.
All right.
Until you hit me, then it goes higher.
Oh, I see. 1 hits with its bite attack, and it does...
All right. Then, did it get better than a 24?
No.
Okay. Then I will use my reaction to activate my half plate of shielding to cast the shield spell as a reaction. I have a +5 to AC until the start of my next turn. So until the start of my next turn, my AC is 24.
So it claws at you, it swishes, it missed, it goes into for a follow-up bite. Your shield comes up, it grabs its teeth, and it just gets reflected right back and bounces right back off of you. The other one gets to do its saving throw to stop laughing. What's the DC on that? 15?
15.
It fails, and it is having it looks really weird because it's already kind of this really gross fish creature. So it's having a bad day. It looks fucking bizarre. And it is Dapper's turn.
All right, before I go, I want to say thank you to Lieutenant Matt the Navigator for saying for $5, just cast Fireball. It's very safe aboard a ship because of all the seawater. That does check out. Also, I did start a super chat goal. If we can get 5 super chats in the next 28 minutes, we will fix how Chesh says Sawajin.
You can try.
It's a super chat goal. It's legally binding. So how close? You know what? Screw. I'm just gonna cast Magic Missile. Right? I'm just gonna cast Magic Missile because, like, who cares?
Cannot fail. Yeah.
Magic missile.
That's not.
I mean, unless they have
entirely
like
true.
the shield spell, that's basically it. Or they're immune to force damage, but like the whole point of force damage is like no one is immune to force damage.
There's like a couple of
All
ways
right.
you can get around it, but these guys probably can't.
Werewolves is like the only thing immune to it.
All right, so I'm gonna put
Tarask?
I'm gonna put all three of them into one of them.
All right. Do you want
'Cause
to
I
hit the
can.
one that... Which one do you want to hit? You've got the range.
The one
you
that's
can hit it.
closest to me.
Okay.
I don't know which one that is.
The one that's laughing.
Ah, I dropped a D4. It says caltrop on the ground.
No,
That's horrifying.
dangerous.
Yeah, I don't know where it went. All right, well, hold on. So let's see. That is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. Yeah, that's that. I'm gonna go look for that caltrop before I kill myself with it.
Yeah, don't do that. All right, if that is your turn, next up is Thunk. You are confused. Please roll a d10.
Yep. So let's see. That is a 2.
So let me double check the confusion spell because I flipped away from it because I'm an idiot. A, B, C,
believe it
D,
means I
E,
don't
F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. All right, sorry, what was it?
A 2.
Okay, the creature doesn't move or take any actions this turn. You are fucking confused. You don't know what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
As such, 2 Sanguine are gonna take 2 swings at you.
So I've now decided these are like not vampire Sahuagin, but like vampire like fanboys. That's why they're the sanguine. Like
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, well, but at the end of
They've all
each
got
of the
high collars
turns, an
popped up.
affected target. Yeah, I can still make my save, can't I, Chesh?
you
On
would
your...
save at the end of your turn.
Yes, at the end of your turn. Yes, you can make your save.
Yeah. So let's give this a try.
Uh-oh.
This is not fun. And that is a 5.
Not high enough. What is your AC?
17.
First one misses, second one misses. They both miss. So you're as confused as you are, they're still like not hitting worth the shit.
It's like the drunken
Well,
boxing
sure.
where they're just like she's like looking
Yeah.
around and it's just missing the
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on?
Frank is doing what my cat does and is repeatedly at times trying to catch the tail behind her.
What was that? What was that?
What is this? What's
Whoosh.
happening?
Stripe, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, I see my friend Thunk is having some trouble, and there's some weird fishy people, and I will use my best cleric spell to help. It's called Warhammer to the Face, and we will see if we can assist here a little bit.
Fantastic.
It's called preventative medicine.
That will be a 17 to hit.
That is a hit.
To see if I can. That's a hit. That's a hit. Where's my D8? Because I do still have my shield up. That is a whole 2 points of damage.
Nicely done. Fantastic. Last 2. One is still laughing, so I will roll to see if they get out of that. Nope. And the other one is going to take a swing at Dapper. What? Well, that dice is... I guess I'm just throwing both of my dice onto the floor. Sure, why not? Good thing I have a whole bag of them. They were rolling shit anyway. That's a 5.
Get wrecked, gravity.
One of my least favorite things about being the DM is that I fucking roll for shit. Fantastic. All right, they miss.
I have a table rule when I GM. If one of your dice goes out of control and goes off of the table, it is a 1.
Oh, that's fun.
Ooh.
That's
okay.
harsh.
So the end of the round. That is the end of the round. However, as Stripe noticed, this is not all of the shadows that were around, and these things don't really match the shadows that were around, as I need all of you to roll dexterity saving throws.
20.
Nice.
I have to check something here.
So that's a 1. Plus
9.
0. So 1.
1, 9, 20, and...
Would confusion count as incapacitated?
No.
So that means I have advantage on dex saving throws.
Nice.
Yay! My danger sense.
Spidey senses.
That's a 21.
21. All right. Well, 2 of you fail and 2 of you succeed as the ship is rocked side to side. As giant sharks seem to just be bashing into it on the side, doing damage. And we are at the top of the round.
Okay.
So yeah, Jordan's turn.
So I'm concentrating. I was thinking of hitting them with my warhammer and pushing them off the ship, but since they're fish, I'm not sure how useful that'll be. I mean, it would force them to use their time to get back on the ship. So I'm going to position myself so when I hit with the warhammer, I push the creature back 10 feet. I want to position so one of the not laughing ones is shoved off the ship.
Yeah, the one that just attacked you. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. I fumbled.
Yeah. Swing and a miss.
So then I will use my minor illusion to conjure a wall of stone, illusory. But the point is, it breaks line of sight, and then I back away.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Back away behind Astenu, the big metal guy.
I like it. I like it. All right, one of them is continuing to laugh.
I don't want to get
roll.
my fancy half plate like scuffed and stuff, you know.
It does not make its saving throw. The next one is going to
I
try
have
to
mending.
move around the wall that you just put in front of it. It looks a little bit confused as it moves around. But instead of attacking you, it just goes for the nearest guy. Because there's just guys around. It fucking misses. That was such a low roll. I'm not even going to give it to it. You deserve to miss.
Are there so many guys that you might say it's raining men?
Maybe if they start falling off the ship, which they might start doing. Speaking of which, I should roll some saving throws for these guys. Nope. Nope. That one's fine. That one's not fine. And then I need to roll a d10 for a couple of them. Because they also got confused. So that's a 1, that's a 0. So that guy moves normally. Moves in a random direction. One guy runs dangerously close to the edge but doesn't jump off. That guy's fine. That guy doesn't move. That guy doesn't move. And one guy... Ah, he also doesn't move. Alright, they're relatively fine. One guy is running towards the edge of the boat. Dapper, it's your turn. You are on the ground. You fell over from the rocking of the ship.
Sorry, I was muted. I will use my move action to stand up.
Okay, half your movement.
Yes. I don't know that I'm going to use the rest of it.
That's fine.
But what I am going to do is ask a question because I'm not sure.
Yeah.
The thing I'm wondering. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, finish your turn. I have a clarifying point, but finish your turn.
So my big question is, I'm thinking about using Cloud of Daggers, which creates a 30-foot cube.
Yeah.
How many of
30
the
foot.
so? Yes. Oh wait, no. Hold on. It's a 5-foot cube. It can move up to 30 feet. Sorry about that.
I was about to say, Jesus, Cloud of Daggers got buffed to like what?
It's huge.
Yeah. No. I was looking at the wrong part of the spell.
Yeah.
I guess in that case, actually, I don't have that much of a question.
Question
Okay.
answered.
So I'm gonna put a Cloud of Daggers on the guy that I already hit with the magic missile,
Yeah, go for it.
and that is gonna be, let's see. You conjure spinning daggers in a 5-foot cube centered on a point within range. Each creature in the area takes 44 slashing damage. A creature also takes its damage if it enters the cube or ends its turn there, or if the cube moves into its space. A creature takes its damage only once per turn. On later turns, it doesn't say that there's a save.
No, they just take the damage.
Okay, that spell's better than I thought.
Get borked. Fishman.
Let's see.
Sushi.
So that's 1.
Become sushi.
Yeah, well, if I didn't just roll 2 1s on my first 2 d4s.
Well, you know.
So then that's another 4, so that's 6. And 7, 8, 9. Another 9 damage from a second level spell. But I get to concentrate on it.
So, sorry, that was a total of a 9 and a what?
Just a total of 9.
No, total of 9. Okay, got it.
Slashing damage.
Okay. Don't think that it matters. Okay.
Usually doesn't. Point of order. When I said I swung my warhammer, when I say I'm attacking with a weapon, I'm always casting True Strike, and part of that is attacking, unless I say differently.
Okay, that's fine.
Way to make
Perfect.
True Strike not shit, by the way. Dungeons and
Yeah,
Dragons.
good job, wizards.
Right?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
they fixed the
because-
hell out of that spell.
Holy crap, was that the
True
worst
Strike-
spell in the game?
It wasn't
Such a bad
useless, but the use case scenario for it was so rare, it might as well have been useless.
It's almost never better than just taking that turn, doing almost anything else.
Pretty much,
It
yeah.
relied on you having a turn where you physically couldn't attack, but could
Yeah.
the next turn.
And
like-
had
and in that
absolutely
case-
nothing better to use your
And,
action.
and
on.
nothing better to do. Yeah,
Right.
Had nothing better to do.
Which is virtually impossible.
As combat continues, you hear some shouts from the front of the
I
boat.
found it. I found my D4. I've been
Good
looking
job.
this whole time. I'm playing on the ground right now. I'm sitting on the ground.
I'm
But
glad
did you find
didn't
it?
hurt yourself.
But did you find it, or did you step on it?
No, I found it. With my eyeballs.
Oh, okay.
I mean, my singular oculus, because I only have one.
But a D4 to the eye is even worse.
Yeah, but I found it visually, not tactilely. Sorry, Chesh.
The front of the ship, riding on sharks because they're cool like that. 2, what are they called?
Sawajin or Sawagin, depending on how you want to do.
2 Sawajins
Ooh.
show up.
Oh, now they're pigs.
Two fishy boys.
2 fishy boys. 1 fishy boy and 1 fishy girl show up as a priestess.
We can
and
tell we're experts on sexing Sawagin.
a priestess
Well, the one has a pink bow.
and a baron show up. And because you guys
Ooh.
are being weenies to me, the priestess is going to cast Control Water.
There's so
Is
much
anybody
water
gonna-
here for them to control.
Is anybody going to do
I-
anything about it?
I don't get counterspell until next level, so no.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to do anything about it?
I don't get reactions.
I have nothing I can do.
All right.
I'm a cleric. I do things after everyone dies, not before.
You know what you do? You say, uh-oh. As a whirlpool surrounds the ship and begins to spin. Now, this does not appear to be happening in one turn, luckily for you. This appears like it is going to be something that's about to ramp up. It is going to
Is
take
the
at least-
Baron who's doing this?
No, it's just the priestess who's doing this.
Okay, just making sure.
This guy looks like this. He's got extra arms. Boogity, boogity,
Yes.
boogity, boogity, boogity. He's got extra arms. So, the whirlpool is the effect requires a body of water of at least 50 squares. You cause a whirlpool to form in the center of the area. The whirlpool forms a vortex that is 5 feet wide at the base and up to 50 feet wide at the top, at 25 feet tall. Any creature or object in the water and within 25 feet of the vortex is pulled 10 feet towards it. The creature can swim away from the vortex, making an athletics check, but you don't have to worry about that right now unless you fall in. When the creature enters the vortex, it has to make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 2d8 bludgeoning damage. So the ship is now, or will next turn, begin to take ongoing bludgeoning damage. And you may have noticed that on this ship, it don't have a whole lot of combat stuff on it. That's not really what this ship is for.
Yeah, but it has a hardness though, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, it is still a ship. It is still durable,
she
but it
said.
doesn't have like a whole ton of cannons, if you know what I mean.
And what's important is that it looks good.
Yeah, it's
Let's
very
focus
pretty.
on the important things. Yeah.
It's very pretty. So it is now. Oh, two of these dudes get a turn. One of them's gonna try to stop laughing, and it's gonna fail, and the other one's gonna
It's a
try to
little bit
attack
of
Thunk,
vermouth and then a lot of
and it's gonna
vodka.
fail. All right, go ahead, Thunk.
No,
So
you don't know
Thunk
what
is
I'm
still
doing.
confused.
Yep.
So, come on, high roll. That's a 1.
So on a 1, you go in a random direction. So you need to pick roll a d8 to pick your direction.
I thought it was a D4.
It's a D4.
no,
no?
Remember,
That's
guys,
control. On diagonals.
there's only 8 directions in existence.
True.
So, that's a 7.
All right, so whichever you assign to 7. So to determine the direction of the roll, you roll on d8 and assign a direction to each of the face die. So north, south, east, west, northeast, north, northeast.
North
Okay,
is usually
south,
1 and
northwest.
it goes clockwise.
If you're
Yeah, you
going
can go that way
clockwise,
as
it
well.
would be west.
Yeah. So you go west. Your movement. How fast can you move?
40 feet.
No, you are at the edge of the boat, my friend. You might go over if you're not careful.
Come on. Time for my saving throw. Please do good.
It hurt itself
10.
in its confusion.
That is kind of what's happening, yeah. You have to get a 13.
That is what I just thought.
Yeah, I
I
only
forgot.
got a 10.
No, it's rough.
I forgot I
Now-
had lucky. I could have luckied that that fumble.
Now, if I recall, Stripe is up next, but I believe you failed your saving throw, so you are prone right now.
I am very, very prone right now. But there's still a guy that I just smacked with a warhammer, and I believe, if I remember correctly, he needs to give me a wisdom saving throw.
That's a natural 19.
Yeah, he's fine. Nothing happens.
Okay.
I will use half my movements to stand up, and I will cower behind my massive shield.
Okay. Two of them are gonna go. One of them's, two of them are under the Tashes, right? I believe right now. Yeah, that's not high enough. So that one keeps going. The other one is going to, attack a guy, and they're gonna try and grapple him. So that is not great for the saving throw, and not great. Okay, so he grabs one of the guys. One of the sanguine just basically grabs a guy and jumps backwards off of the ship and just pulls him in. And they just go
Cool,
into the
that's-
water as the water begins to swirl.
One bad guy out of the fight. No problem.
Yeah, well, you know, it's...
I see this as an absolute win.
The sharks do one more round of bonking into the ship, except for one of them that proceeds to basically look like he goes to pick up the guy that just jumped off.
What's the
we're gonna-
DC for the shark bonking?
The shark bonking, they have to hit like a 2. They don't even, they get the bonus. They don't, it's a ship. It's
I
not
mean,
hard to
for
hit.
us to not.
Oh,
fall
the
over
DC.
was
Yeah,
just-
the DC is a dexterity saving throw. You need to get a 15 or higher.
Do we all need to do that again?
Yes.
Oh, hey.
22.
I got a 16.
Good.
I got a 3.
You fall back over.
I'm not doing well.
Struggle is real. All right, top of the round.
Hey, because I have a great big kite shield meant for a half orc, at least I look like a turtle on my back with a big shield.
How far away is the priestess doing the whirlpool thing?
Let me double check the
Roughly.
range of the spell real quick. That is control weather. She's definitely not doing that. The range is 300 feet. She's a distance away. She's probably roughly around 150.
Is she on the boat?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought they were on the boat.
No, they're on sharks in the front of the boat.
All right. Let me see what paralyzed does. Oh, I'm trying to break their concentration on this spell.
Yeah, do it.
Incapacitated breaks concentration. Okay.
Yep.
I am going to cast hold. Are these things humanoids? What's their
Yes.
creature type?
Yeah,
Okay,
they're
cool.
humanoids.
Then
Lieutenant Math the
Hold.
Navigator for $2 casts Pod of Orca of unusual size.
Is there a druid?
I think that should count.
And sorry, you said they were 150 feet away?
Roughly 150 feet, yeah.
My spell won't reach that far. All right, then I'm gonna swap over to my longbow.
Hey!
And shoot at them with my longbow.
Do it, do it, do it.
That is a 20, not natural.
That hits. They're aiming for the priestess? Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. 11,
Concentration check.
11 damage, which would force a concentration check.
Yeah. Natural 19. Ooh. She holds it.
And then I don't really have anything to do with my bonus action. So I will bonus action illusion. Is there one still near me?
Yes. It's on the ground. It's laughing.
Oh, it's laughing? Okay. Yeah, then I'm just gonna minor illusion its face to like draw a mustache on its face.
Nicely done, twirly mustache. I like it. Next up is Dapper.
All right.
Sorry, one of them's gotta go. Sorry, 1 second. One's gotta make a saving throw. The Tasha's one of the Tashas has ended. It is now your turn, Dapper. The other guy jumped off with the guy.
Has the Cloud of Daggers, is it still occupied by that one Salarian?
That one guy is still inside the Cloud of Daggers. He just finally stopped laughing.
What an idiot.
Yeah.
Let's see. So he takes 2. This is actually, it should be on his space, but whatever. Or his turn, I mean.
Okay, yeah.
Let's see.
It's
2,
the
3.
end of his turn into yours, so it's fine.
Only take 7 damage from it, but that's okay.
All right.
I will. Thank you. I will. Magic missile the priestess.
Yeah, do it.
Let me double check the range on magic missile though, actually, because I'm not positive.
I want to say it's 120.
I think it is.
I think it is, but like I don't want to just say that. Let's see. Magic missile. Yeah, it's 120 feet. I assume that's within. Am I within range of 120 or?
They're 130.
Okay, I will walk 10 feet, and then I will cast magic missile.
They're 130
is that
from
fine?
the front of the boat, not from where you're standing.
How far am I from the front of the boat?
How far are you from the front of the boat? Probably within 1 turn of movement.
Then I'll do that.
But no, they're 130 away from the front of the boat. If you go to the edge of the front of the boat, they're still 130 away from you.
That's bullshit.
Damn, if only these guys didn't do things that they had a huge advantage of. This guy could have been 300 feet away.
We're the one party where somebody didn't take ranger, so they don't have a longbow.
I literally took ranger and just shot a longbow.
Okay, fine. I'll try to stab the guy who's inside the cloud of daggers.
Okay.
Instead.
All right. Will you feel better?
I rolled a. Yeah, I'll feel a lot better if I kill him. Are you kidding me? Let's see.
You'll have advantage.
Yep.
Oh, hey. In that case. Yeah, I'm still gonna go with that first roll. So that is a 16.
16 hits.
That's gonna be 6 damage.
Nicely done. He's looking rough. He's not doing so hot. He's giggling. He's been stabbed by a cloud and also now stabbed by a robot.
He's not looking good, but man, he is straight up having a good time. Like,
oh yeah, he's having a great time about it. He's so happy to be here. Thunk, it's your turn.
All right. Let's
I
see
believe
what
in
my
you.
demon-
Confused.
I believe in you.
Please, 2 to 6. 2 to 6. That is a 4, so I don't do anything.
Yep.
And now,
This
come on.
I will say
high
this is
roll.
my biggest gripe with D&D,
14.
and the reason I like draw steal so much is that there's no such thing as a I roll, I miss, nothing happens, my turn's done. That never
yeah,
ever happens.
that can get frustrating. But you made it out of your
Dragon-
confusion. Congratulations.
Dragonbane also does it better.
Thunk shakes her head, and of course the floppy furry ears go all over the place, and it's like, yeah. Sometimes this wild magic is not fun. Thunk is getting
Zero
angry.
Oh, you're gonna be ready to rage.
So I smacked the guy with my hammer and it didn't do a lot. So I tried Toll the Dead and that didn't work. So now I'm on the ground again. So I'm going to get up, and as I get up, I'll do it with a spin and bring the warhammer around again. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, do it. Bonk him.
That's a
Do a hack and
13
bonk.
to hit.
13 hits.
That's another 2 points of damage.
Good
Which-
job.
I didn't want to do this. But I have to break out my cleric big bad weapon because this is not going well for me. And I will summon my spiritual weapon because it's a bonus action.
Yeah.
It appears as a giant warhammer, the head of which is the hindquarters of Tiamat.
Tiamat's butt.
It will make an attack. Yes, it's Tiamat's butt. It is a... Oh, that's also barely a hit. For 1 point of damage.
All right, yeah, listen, we take those. We take those.
They add up.
All right, one more guy gets to take a swing. One of them rolled out. One of them
Like an
did.
Autobot?
Yeah. Like
Ooh,
literally
no,
grabbed the guy
it
and
was
just
five. It
fucking
was
flew off.
5 points of damage. Spiritual weapon gets to add my modifier.
They
Ooh, nice.
They proceeded to miss. It is the Baron is finally going to take a turn. The Baron is going to... The Baron is basically going to shout, but he doesn't have thaumaturgy, and he's like 150 feet away as combat is happening, and people are yelling and doing shit. So roll perception checks.
Wow, that was really good. 21.
21, that'll be high enough.
18.
Yeah, not
okay.
not high enough.
Not high enough.
13.
Okay, so I'll give the 17 and the 20 definitely. Jordan can hear that this guy is speaking. You can hear that there's some mumbling of somebody shouting somewhere that's unique. Dapper. So he's speaking in their native tongue.
Well, I'm not going to spend 10 minutes comprehending languages, so...
This is reasonable and fair. However, do you have Aquin?
No. I have
Okay.
Common, Infernal, and Elven.
Okay, well, you know, Infernal's close.
5.5 really cut down on the language spam.
Well,
Yeah, it did.
I would have given Aquin because being like, who the fuck, what player is gonna speak specifically this one race's fucking language? It seems bullshit.
A Triton.
It's the
Yeah,
language of
maybe.
water elementals, too, so...
Well, that's
I
what
don't know.
Aquin is,
Maybe
right? Not
if I was
Yeah.
right, if I was a water wizard.
the
But
water wizard. All right. Well, you guys don't understand what he says.
Jordan decides to just play Katara.
I'm gonna roll a dice, and I'm gonna give the captain of the ship a 50-50 shot at being able to understand what this guy says.
cool.
Oh, he got evens! Hell yeah! So they can
Yeah.
understand what they're saying. So Frida
Frida's my girl.
Frida comes out and is just like, oh, these bastards again. And shouts to the crew, they're telling us to go to the depths to feed their god. You know.
That's-
I recommend we don't do that.
Yeah, but let's not do that. Can you guys
not
get
a
your
very
shit
helpful
together? She basically rallies the crew and gives them an opportunity to try to navigate this boat away from this fucking big old whirlpool that's about to do a shit.
Ooh, she takes a command presence check to build up some momentum.
Kind of,
Nice.
Yes,
Smart.
that thing.
I'm rolling shit. Oh my god, I rolled 2 3s and a 6. They get one more roll, but because they get 4, it's a 7. So the crew is rallying, but they're not having a good time. The ropes are slipping. They're not having a good time, like, getting the ship under control. And the ship is going to...
Chesh, ships do not have ropes on them. They have lines.
I don't...
That's true.
All right. The ship is starting to, as you can hear some of the crew yelling, there might be a hole in the ship somewhere downstairs.
Sounds like a not me problem.
Not yet, you
Not
problem.
immediately. Yeah.
Speaking of which, it's your turn.
The
ship is
how
starting
many
to
of-
spin.
How many of the fishy boys are still laughing?
One of them is still laughing,
All right.
I believe.
Unfortunately, the bad guys are outside of Hunter's Mark range, so I'm using luck points to avoid disadvantage.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack against the priestess again.
Yeah, do it.
Natural 20, baby.
Oh, baby! So first natural 20, you get to take your total damage and roll your dice.
Max damage, I
well,
think
I roll
you
my
mean.
dice when I attack.
Yes.
Yeah, so just be clear.
Great.
Are you
house
saying
rule.
every roll die I get max and then roll it again?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So 8 plus 6 is 14, 20, 22, 26 damage with my
Ooh,
longbow.
she is rough, and I will roll it doesn't kill her,
Concentration.
but that is a concentration check, yeah, for sure.
It's a big one.
Ooh, she rolled a 10.
Yeah. Fuck your
Let's
Nice.
whirlpool.
go. The whirlpool begins to dissipate.
Yeah. And because I'm using luck specifically, I'm imagining that like I was gonna miss, but I twitch at the last second and it hits.
Is Sir Matthew still like on your shoulder right now?
Sir Mittens. Yeah,
Sir
Sir
Mittens.
Mittens rides on my shoulder into battle. Yes.
Yeah, so Sir Mittens
hisses-
like decided to like nuzzle your like cheek or
Yeah.
something, and that's causes
Yeah.
you to twitch.
I like to think that the cat like actually just puts a paw down and adjusts your fucking.
Yeah. Actually, I like that way better. My luck points are actually my cat like mildly adjusting my aim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting irritated. This shit again. No, this way.
Well,
And
Mittens
then
does not want to go in the ocean, so
and then I will use my bonus action to do a minor illusion of a black box around one of the people that's prone, so he
Oh,
can't see
nice.
anything.
Very nice. Very nice.
He'll be
Okay.
able to see through it as soon as he stands up, but whatever.
Well, it do be like that. The one that is in the cloud of daggers is going to leave the cloud of daggers. Does he take
Okay, but
damage at
it
the beginning
start-
of his turn?
I gotta double check if it starts or if it's only ends. So give me
Okay.
1 second.
Yep.
Let's see. Let's see. A creature takes this damage only once per turn. If a creature in the area, it also takes damage if it enters a cube or it ends its turn in the cube, or if the
Ends
cube
the
moves into its space. So it's not starts. Yeah.
All right, so it's going to shift to the opposite side of you, so it doesn't provoke, and it's going to make a melee attack against you. And it's a 4, so it misses.
Yeah, that's a big time miss.
Big ol' miss. It's your turn.
Well, first I'm going to move the cube of daggers into it because it can move up to 30 feet. So
Yeah, you got it.
let's do that.
Murk this
So let's see.
guy.
Hopefully, right?
Hopefully.
Let's see. That is 2, 3, 4, and then one more D4. 7 more damage there.
Yeah, that takes him down.
All right. Let's see.
There are 3 of
And
these
that-
guys left on the ship.
So how much of the movement of the cube did that take up?
If you're moving on an angle, 5, 10 feet. If you want to be.
Is there anyone within 20 feet? Because if so, I'll move
Oh
the cloud of daggers onto that guy.
yeah. You can get the one that's been attacking Stripe. For
Chesh,
sure.
If you're using the
Chesh,
5/5
this is
rules,
Dapper.
Hold on.
You had the
Hold on.
option of using route
Hold
2.
on. Hold on.
If you're using the 5/5 rules, then you have to use a magic action to teleport it, so you can't do it more than once.
Oh yeah, you're right. Look at that. That's
Oh.
lame.
Too bad.
I'm
sad.
I'm not a rules lawyer. I'm a rules public defender.
So is a magic action? Does that take up my standard action for the turn?
Good question. I'm not familiar with magic actions.
Sounds
I'll
like
look
it's
it
a
up.
like the magic action is for like if your spell has a movement. That's how it works.
Let me look it.
I like how they're making it teleport now instead of fucking moving through, so you can't move it through like 7 people at a time.
Yeah.
Get debuffed.
Yeah. Magic.
Look.
The magic action is a action, so it would take your main action.
Okay, that's
Okay.
gay and I don't like it. So you can still go and use a regular action.
So you want to make it a bonus action?
So
Yeah.
Yeah, is it a bonus? Okay, we'll take
5.5
all the bonus.
fixed some stuff. Yeah, it fixed a lot of stuff, but it also, I think it fixed it wrong, and I think it broke a lot of things that it was trying to fix.
Maybe.
All right, so if
we'll
it's
find out as we play.
so I'm 20 feet away from the one that was attacking Thunk. You said.
Yeah.
Okay, I will walk over to that one and then I will try to stab it with my sword.
Do it.
Well, that is landed exactly on the point inside of a shoestring. So that's lame.
Cocked. That's what you get for playing on
Yeah,
the
well,
floor.
that's only a 9, so I'm pretty. No, that's a 11, but I'm pretty sure that's still a miss.
Oh, that you missed by 1. These guys only have
Yeah.
an armor class of 12.
Oh well.
All right.
Wait, do I get anything for flanking?
From Thunk? Or
Yeah.
from Stripe?
Either one.
I think it would be Stripe. Stripe, are you standing right now?
I am standing, and I do have a spiritual weapon at it.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
So that means I do hit then. Because I only missed by 1.
No, it's advantage. You have to roll again.
Oh, it's advantage, right?
Yeah.
Look, it's been years since I played D&D.
Been a while.
Yeah. Well, guess what? I rolled 1 higher on this die.
Hey, let's go. All right, bonk this boy.
All right.
Bonk this boy that Stripe's been slowly picking away at.
For 3 damage. The minimum
Yeah,
damage I
hell
can
yeah.
do with my longsword.
Good shit.
Stripe is not about dealing damage. Stripe is about being enough of a meat shield that is providing utility to be useful.
I rolled a nat 20 on Thunk. Let's go.
Uh-oh.
All right. Thunk's getting multi-attacked. One of the attacks hits. It's going to be the bite attack as they're going claw bite. And that is for 5 damage plus 2. So 7 damage. 2 Thunk.
Oh,
You got
darn.
bit.
But Dunk's angry. Dunk's angry now, so there's one right next to me.
Yeah, and it's your turn.
All right. Dunk is like, finally! So Dunk lets out
Tiny
a weird howling
rage!
sound. Yeah. So Dunk rages, and this means I roll on my wild magic table.
And immediately becomes confused.
Oh my god, yes, it's the one that I really wanted. So, Dunk is raging, Brandon, pulls out the, great sword, and all of a sudden a glow, forms on Dunk's chest, and Dunk goes, Rage Bear, stare! And this bolt of light shoots out of, Dunk's chest, and the Sahagwin has to take a Constitution saving throw, or take 1d6 radiant damage, and is blinded. So
Please nuke this man. Please fail. Please fail.
So
What's the save?
so the
Con?
yeah. So the saving throw is 8 plus 2 plus 15. This one uses my strength.
Oh, yeah,
so.
no, it fails. Roll that damage.
Okay, that's just a 1d6, so. That's only a 2, but it's blinded.
Nice.
Yeah. And now Dunk gets to, hit it. And I have
Yeah.
advantage because it's blinded.
Yeah, you do.
Yep. Come on. Oh, thank God for a +7. So that's a 14.
That hits.
And you said this one's pretty damaged, right?
Yeah. It's the one they've been picking
So I'll
at.
just do. Yeah. So that is 7, 13, 16 damage.
Nice.
How's he looking?
Bad.
So bad. Oh, still up. So Thunk is going to strike again.
Yeah, do it.
That is a 22. So thank God for advantage. Otherwise, that would have been a 1.
Nicely done.
17 damage.
Yeah, he is out. Audi 5000.
And so Thunk,
you
of course,
ragdoll
just
him.
like roars whatever a raccoon tanuki type creature roars. So
What sound do raccoons make when they're angry?
Screaming,
Yippity
hissing,
blah.
usually.
Yeah, I think they hiss a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Stripe, it is your turn. There are 2 still on.
I've been bapping at one, and it's been
That one just
horrible.
died.
And I've been slowly, and I'm slowly willing it down, and then somebody went and killed it. So
Yeah.
I have to go for a different one now, and I am small, so I'm very angry. But
Yeah.
I will immediately, because it doesn't matter whether you do your bonus action or your action first. So I will use my bonus action first and send the spiritual weapon at this new guy. That is a 17 plus my modifier. I bet that's a hit.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
That is 6 plus. That's 12 points of damage from the spiritual weapon,
Yeah.
and it needs to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Hell yeah, let's go. That is 11.
Hey, that is a max damage roll. 12 more points of damage from Toll the Dead, please.
Oh, lordy. That is... Yeah, he's dead. You... Out.
Stripe is immediately going to panic because she has to be a good girl and she killed somebody. So
I like to think that his body falls and tumbles into the water.
No, I can spare the dying. You guys saw it. I tried.
Lizard, do good.
The last one is going to back away, and it is going to provoke an opportunity attack from Thunk, Stripe, and one robot man whose name I can't get my head around.
Astenu?
Astenu, there you go. I've got it on screen and everything.
4 points of damage from Stripe.
Yeah, you gotta hit a 12.
Yeah, I got a 15.
Oh yeah, that's easily enough.
Yeah, 2 hits.
Yeah, I got a
Hit.
14.
Well, 15 plus
7
4 is
damage.
18, yeah.
Just turn around and all bash him at the same time. Let's go.
Ooh, max damage. So this is 6 plus 6. 50, wait a minute. Uh, 21 damage.
All right. Next up.
Who's next?
Actually, I'm going to bump that up to 24. I'm going to use my Fury of the Small.
All right, 24 points
Nice.
of damage. Stripe, what do you got
Yeah.
for damage?
4 points.
All right.
7.
7, 24, and 4. Yeah, this thing gets, like, cracked in half, basically, and its body is just crumpled on the ground, blood everywhere. It's dead. At the end of the round, the spinning of the ship has stopped. Some of the shouting has seemed to have calmed down from downstairs, and the captain goes to the bow, or the bow is the front of the ship, right? The front of the ship,
Yeah.
and shouts in their native tongue that you don't understand something. If you would like to write, anybody wants to roll an insight check to see if they can figure out maybe the vibe of what she was saying, you're welcome to.
I'm assuming they're angry at each other.
Sure.
I don't particularly care.
Well, I rolled a 12.
Nat 20, so 21.
Oh, you're like, oh, she's basically telling them off, saying that she's gonna murder their family and maybe kill their god too if she feels like it.
And
Both
for
ears,
$2,
like,
Lieutenant Matt,
perk
the
up.
navigator, says, now Fishman sleeps with the pelagic tunicates. Gross, but deserved.
The her intimidation basically works as the other two back away, especially after the priestess was so badly injured, and that their main spell seems to have failed. They fall away. Rough repairs start beginning to take place, and as they start to fade away, and as you start to limp forward a little bit further, perception checks.
I will
9.
give a perception check. Stripe will also immediately start trying to heal anybody she can. Perception. Perception is garbage. 10.
10, 16, 9. I didn't hear Dapper. Did you roll a perception?
Oh, 6. I'm the 6.
6.
Wait, a
Okay.
percentile?
No, perception.
No perception.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, 6.
You guys are caught off guard, so I'm going to need you to roll strength saving throws at disadvantage.
Oh.
As you go forward. You are have enough time to roll heals and stuff like that as you see fit, but as you go forward, the ship lurches to the left as you begin to see a mountain rise out of the ocean.
I got a 12.
I rolled a whole 5.
12, a 5,
6.
6.
I'm going to use. I get a point as a human. I get heroic inspiration every long rest, so I'm going to use that to re-roll the crappy die.
Yeah.
I rolled worse. Never mind.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so anybody who rolled below a 10, you are struggling to stay on the ship. You are falling, and as the ship is lurching, you're going to go over. As the tides are rising, as the ocean waves are going, as this rises out of the ground, or I guess out of the ocean, you see a clawed, an incredibly large clawed hand just spikes out of it, swing by. It doesn't hit the ship, hits the ground, as it then disappears again back into the water.
I'm picking the ship next time, Gaston.
I'm going to roll for the ship. I guess I'm rolling for the captain, technically. Oh, not bad. The ship...
As I'm like hanging
Yeah.
off the thing, I'm like, I regret nothing.
All of
The
you,
ship should have had cannons.
now that you... The ship lurches and moves forward as it's kind of getting sucked towards the mountain. That's like, it's getting like sloshed backwards, but also sucked forwards at the same time. As like there's the way the water is being pushed out and then drawn back in. You're getting closer to the island. Roll another strength saving throw.
I rolled
Disadvantage
17, so that gives
or
me a 17.
Oh, is it still a
Natural
disadvantage?
20.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well, it's still only a 7.
Still got 7.
Natural 20 gives me a 20.
6.
20. All right. Those of you below a 10, slip away. You are off of the ship. You are in the water as the ship lurches down the other direction. The island finishes rising.
Oh, wait a minute. 9. 9. So,
Same
No,
thing.
it doesn't matter.
The
Yeah.
ship, or the island rises all of the way out. The ship crashes into the side. 2 of you are missing, and 2 of you are with the damaged ship and its crew. And we will end the session there.
Hooray.
At least I can't drown.
At least you can't. Well, one of you.
I didn't
can't drown.
die.
You didn't die yet. First session. Everyone survived, probably.
Hooray! Well,
Hooray!
no
And-
chance that I could have cast a last minute spell in the moment of that.
You can, sure, I'll give you a shot. What are you casting?
wait. I
Mystic
cast
Step.
Featherfall on myself.
Sure, you featherfall into the ocean.
Well, doesn't that that gives me several rounds in order to do things like teleport back to the ship?
You are not falling that far.
How far am I falling?
It's not, the
You
ship's
still-
not that big. You're fucking, the ocean is doing this. And the ship is doing
Feather
that.
Okay,
You
fine,
still
never
fall
mind.
like 60 feet in a round with Featherfall.
Yeah, it's still fast.
Look,
it just means you don't
Dapper-
take damage when you hit the
Dapper,
ground.
the
Oh.
feather fall just means that your Wilhelm scream is slightly longer.
Also, it means
Alright,
that
never
maybe
mind.
you didn't take damage when you smashed into the water.
I mean, over
I
six.
want to point out two things. One, we made it, which means I picked the right ship because we made it.
Wheel and woe, man.
Yeah.
I'm sealing all wheel today, baby. And also, I want to give props to Wizards for fixing the single most annoying thing in 5e,
Yes.
which is the index.
Yes.
It's the index where it used to say under things it would say such and such, see other thing, and then not tell you the page.
Oh,
Just tell me the effing page. And now they fixed it.
yeah. Metageeky, did you
They,
want to
they
try and
fixed
cast a
the
spell?
index.
Yeah, I have Misty Step, so can I just try to
I
bump
will allow
as I'm
you.
falling?
All right, I will allow you to cast Misty Step, but you will still also have to make a Strength saving throw to grab back onto the ship and stay.
Okay.
So I'm just giving you another opportunity.
Wait,
Alright.
then I will also use my teleportation 4 times a day to do the same thing.
Does it take an action?
which
You already
one of
cast
you-
It takes a
Featherfall.
bonus action.
Oh, all right. I'll allow
No,
it.
Which
All
which
right.
one of you has the worst chance? Because I would know this. Which one of you has the worst chance of actually
You're
grabbing back on
not
the ship?
within touching range.
it's
I don't
17.
care. I have guidance.
Guidance is a touch
I got it.
spell.
I got a 17 on
Oh,
the
it
strength
is
save.
too, Damn it.
17 on the strength save. Okay.
18.
They did it. They both managed to fly off the ship, teleport, and grab back on.
Yeah, I just like the idea that Thunk plopped down a little bit. So what is that? Let's say 10 feet?
Sure.
Yeah. So
You want to take
what is the
1d4
fall
damage?
damage?
You want to take 1d4 fall damage? Go for it.
I'll take
Yeah,
1d4
right,
fall
go for
damage.
it.
I don't care.
Go for it if
I
you want to
mean,
take
yeah.
1d4.
I'm going to have a mountain of good berries, so...
Oh, wait, no, I'm not, because I have Featherfall.
Yeah, there you go.
Fuck off with the 1d4 damage.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you to take 1d4. You offered to say you wanted
Thunk
to take
wanted
1d4.
to because
yeah, do
Thunk
it.
fell on, landed on her head, of course. So
Perfect. Wonderful. Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us. I
Yeah.
hope you had a good time. The next round is going to be exploring this mountain and this island.
I mean, I haven't done D&D in forever. This is amazing.
Do
Yay!
we level up?
It's
Yeah, level up.
Also,
Hooray.
remember, everyone, you do not have to pay Wizards a single penny to play Dungeons & Dragons. There is more than enough
No,
stuff from
you
the system
don't.
resource, the system reference document, online third-party stuff, online stuff that maybe isn't technically entirely legal, so don't do that. But, like, yeah,
Well, you know.
don't pay Wizards any money.
Don't pay Wizards any money.
Yeah,
is the
there's-
conclusion.
There's definitely no forever GMs who have bought everything like me and have them all on a NAS who will accidentally drop access to it like randomly for people
Whoops.
just because. There's no way that exists randomly.
Thanks so
So,
much.
next week is the plan, I believe, right?
Yeah, next week. Same bad time, same bad place.
There we
You
go.
will join us for the mountain. Have a good day, everybody, and we'll see you
Bye.
next time. Bye.
Bye.